Hey, Marcus.
Everybody, Osborne Motors Endurance Challenge special event, Navarra, 2 hours. We're here, Devin Adams with the grid walk.
This one's gonna be very long.
It's the longest grid walk we've ever had in the history of grid walks.
I guess I can say everybody's name, can't I?
You could say both team members, because this is a team event.
Alright.
I'm so excited.
No. Hang on. Let me see if I can make this work. Yeah, I can. Alright. So in first place, or the first one on the grid, you know how it is. We have. Oh, Landon just told me how to say this. T-Ron Sim Racing. They have. Oh no. Sohail Ramadi 3 and Eldar Nuhi.
Is the 3 part of the name?
He might be the third. Then we have Mr. Inc. with Mr. Terrell and John Schwartz. Then we have Atlantic Esports. That's with Bill Gallo and Tyler Cook. Then we have Blue Falcon Esports with Mitch Buenaventura and Daniel Curio. Then we have B&B Racing with Landon Orr and Nate Sides. Then we have Outlander Racing with Tony Caicedo and Fennicini. I should have known that one.
Pacini.
Shut up. You're fucking up my groove. Placeholder Racing with Joe Evers and Ian Baker. Then we have OMEC SR White with Chris Kraus and Kevin Hayes. Then we have Full Beans. Not exactly sure what that means, but it's Chris Kidney and Patrick Cantrell. And then we have Supernova Racing Division, and that is Benjamin Widener and Bill Gallo.
You know, I think we should have raced tonight.
We should have.
We shouldn't have been broadcasting.
I agree.
How do you feel about this wild 10-car grid with the blimp cam?
Oh wait, hang on. I don't have my SDK open. I can't see the blimp.
Oh my god, you had so much time. It's about to be a green light. How do you... Nui? I hope it's Nui. We got Nui and Schwartz on the front line, coming around the end of this abbreviated pace lap here in Navarra. If you're thinking I know the corner names, I don't, but it's green flag. Here comes everyone thundering down to turn 1. Coming across the start-finish line there. Nui got quite the lead on the Schwartz. Coming into turn 1. We got a blinking Porsche behind him. Is this the match?
So fun fact, this track actually has 0 corner names.
They're all just numbers?
Yeah.
That should be pretty easy to memorize for you.
I'm already lost. I don't know what number we're on.
I expect you to be on your A game tonight. There is Nate Sides sending it up the inside of the Caicedo.
Am I?
Sorry, they were in the background. We got Nate Sides all over the back of Tony Caicedo. Not giving him any group. It is a 2-hour race. Is it limited? 30 minutes of fuel tonight, or is it full fuel? I know it's open setup.
What?
The fuel. Are they limited? 50%?
Oh, why?
100%?
Let me look.
You're the on the field reporter. We need to know.
No, I'm not. That's
no, you are.
Wait, who's driving? Who's driving for them right now?
Hayes. Yeah, Chris has to be in the booth.
I don't. You took away my. I can't drag people.
Yeah, you can.
What's up?
You have to be in the
How much
booth
fuel
if
do you
you're
have?
not driving.
How much fuel do I have?
Yes. Yeah. Is it 50% or full?
I think it's 50% because I'm at 12.9 gallons. Well, not me, but Kevin. Why?
Can we not ask questions of the people participating in the race?
That's just.
Huh?
That's.
Huh?
I just thought that you would have known that.
Why would I know?
because you're the broadcaster. You guys are supposed to know all of the rule books.
No, we just talk about what's happening. We don't know what's going on.
We just talk about bicycles.
Listen, I need you to entertain Devin for a couple minutes. I have to step away, but I'll be right back.
All right.
Chris, do you know why a bicycle is called a bicycle?
I do not. Why is it called a bicycle?
Because like the two letters that say bi, that means two, and bicycles have two wheels.
But it's.
And I think that the cycle means because you can cycle gears on like mountain bikes.
Oh. Because I was gonna say, like, why isn't my car called a quad cycle then? Because it technically has 4 cycles. You know.
You know, that's a really good question. Let me look that up.
Just saying.
Did you know that none of the corner names or none of these corners have names?
Wow. Navarro's got to get with it. Where even is this track? This is in France, right? It's one in
wow.
France.
Probably Spain.
It's in Spain. You're right. I'll be honest. I've never driven it before. I think it's a free track, right? Like it's a rookie's track, doesn't it?
So I just found out that a quadricycle is actually a real thing, and it's a small four-wheeled vehicle that is powered by pedals or a small steam engine. However, a car is something that's powered by an internal combustion engine.
Interesting.
So a quadricycle is a real thing.
Interesting. Do you know the difference between internal and external combustion is?
Isn't like an external like a plane?
No. When you have external combustion, that means that you're having a bad day.
It's when you.
Oh, someone spun. My teammate spun.
Ooh, and Marcus isn't here to change the camera.
My teammate spun. Let's go back and find out what happened. I'll narrate it. Oh, it looks like, what is this, like turn 4 or 5 or something? Just kind
Did he self spin?
Oh yeah, big self spin. He like tried to catch it, and it got grip, and he just kept going. But he was able to rejoin. He went from 7th to 9th. It looks like. That's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I should do?
What should you do?
I should throw a yellow flag.
You should. Here, actually, I'll do that right now. Wait, I can't! Marcus is taking away all my fun tools.
Oh my god, this is bad. This is gonna be a bad experience. They allow me to throw the yellow flags.
I can't drag people anymore. I can't do anything.
Dude, where did Marcus go?
I don't know. He said, "Oh, I gotta step away for a minute."
Sorry, dog.
Now you were tasked with entertaining me.
Am I doing a good job?
You're not cutting it. You.
Oh. How unfortunate.
I'm gonna need you to drag in Ian Baker. I have some bicycle questions for him.
Ian Baker. Is he in the car?
I have no idea. I can't change my thing.
Oh man. Entries. I don't even know what team is he on. I'm not gonna do it if he's driving. Placeholder. Ian Baker is not driving, it looks like. You know what I just realized is we set up the session so that it didn't have I don't think we have fair share on.
We don't have fair share on. It's going to be manually audited.
Oh, really?
Did you know that
Yes.
the Great Divide is the world's longest bike path?
How many fun facts does Devin aimlessly want, like, fired off? What did I miss?
I think you've missed 2, honestly. We've been pretty good about staying on subject.
What happened to Kevin Hayes?
My teammate spun.
You guys are in the high downforce Corvette, and you can't.
Actually, we're on a different setup now.
Oh, you should have just kept it high downforce. This is what happens.
No. The setup is better, but
Is it?
Just Kevin wasn't quite ready yet.
Yeah. Does better mean easier to drive, or?
Bit of both. It was also like curated by an actual setup shop. It was not for this track, but it exists for a track out there that's similar.
What
Track
would
is
that be?
similar to this. This track is.
Are you
I
gonna
don't
tell
know
us
why
it's
this
like,
track got chosen.
You gonna tell us it's for like Summit Point or?
No, he chose a setup for Hockenheim and tweaked it a little bit.
I don't see how that. No.
Honestly, a lot of your braking zones. So the way this track flows, is a lot of your braking zones are not in a straight line, and the ones that are in a straight line are really hard hairpin braking zones. So to me, it is pretty similar. I think it was a good comparison.
Yeah, Devin, what's your comeback to that?
This track. does
Maybe you
not
should
look
be
like
less
fun to drive.
critical
My opinion is the only opinion.
of your fellow OMEC teammate.
Nope.
I'm trying to get a picture of the track map on my screen that goes full screen. I can't do it.
Nope.
Chris Kraus, take us through a day in the life of your training regimen, getting ready for this highly prestigious special event. I want to remind everyone. Hold on. What's on the line for everyone tonight of this 10-car grid?
I believe they will get a $10 iRacing gift card unless I'm wrong.
Is that it for first place?
Let's find out.
I thought it was like 50.
50?
Pretty sure it was 50.
Dude, if it was 50, I would have taken this seriously.
You should have took it. A lot more people should have. Well, we don't know if you took it serious. We were getting to that. We're getting to your training.
That's more than our salary.
Literally. Where's that picture?
First place gets a $50 iRacing credit.
Yeah.
Second place gets a $30 iRacing credit, and third place gets a $10 iRacing credit. And the safest driver gets a $10 iRacing credit. You're gonna spend 100 bones.
There is $100 on the line, and only 10 teams show up to race. So, Chris, take us through a day in the life of how you were prepared to win this $50 top prize.
So what I did was, I woke up at 4:50. I hit snooze, slept until 5 o'clock, and I went to the gym. And then was at the gym for about an hour. Came home. Made sure that my shoulder strength and everything was good because I got this new Acetec Forte wheelbase, 18 Newton meters. Got to make sure that I can wrangle the beast. And came home and worked for 8 hours. And then signed up for an event at the last minute and poured myself a whiskey. That's what that was my training regimen. I have never driven this track before, and arguably we chose an awful car because the Corvette is not a good car.
This is the type of racers brings out. This is the type of people you bring out when you put money on the line. You bring out Chris Kraus.
Yep. We're gonna do our best. Right now, it looks like we're sitting in 8th place. Could be worse. Definitely could be better, but I'm not gonna complain too much. Right now, what I am watching, I'm watching the first and second battle between Eldar Newey and John Schwartz. John Schwartz looks like he's less than a second behind P1 right now. And I'm willing to bet that since it's Mystery Incorporated, that John Schwartz and Nick Terrell are going to feel save this bitch to a win.
Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. John Schwartz did get a bad launch off the line, though. Newey, he was out there. I think he was over second ahead, so Schwartz has slowly been crawling.
He took every advantage he could
back.
get, which realistically, I don't blame him. When there's $50 on the line, you want to get all those advantages. But
$50, that almost covers gas for a couple laps.
Yeah, or like 1 year's worth of iRacing subscription if you're brand new. I think. Could be wrong.
You don't even know.
I don't know, man. At least I didn't miss the Black Friday deal and then have to send an email at the last minute. It's like, oh, I missed the deadline. Can you extend it just for me, please? Pretty please? With a cherry on top?
Well, to be fair, they didn't really do that, but they just gave me the money in iRacing credit, so they still kept the money. What I did though was use it to buy pieces of content for my wife because I'm such a good guy.
Nice.
Yeah,
How's her iRacing career going?
she hasn't touched it in a while.
Damn.
But apparently it's because I stole the cable to the monitor for her sim rig.
Ooh, what kind of cable? Because I might have one.
Well, I mean, I have one. I didn't know I didn't plug it back in. And so
Oh.
she said that she's been waiting for me to plug it back in, but I'm like, I didn't know it was unplugged.
I have an extra DVI cable if you want it.
Gross. What year is it?
The cable? I don't know. I found it at school.
No, like what year are we in?
School.
2025 in the year
what
of our
school
Lord.
were you rummaging around stealing an HDMI cable from? Like you just
No,
I had a
DVI.
friend- I had a friend that tried to give me one of his old monitors because I was like, oh, I don't have like, you remember my old monitor that was like 720p,
yeah.
and it was a mile away from my face, and he's like, oh, I'll let you upgrade to one of my old monitors that was from like 2014. That was like 1080p. It was bricked, it was broken, but he didn't have a DVI cable, and I found a DVI cable at school that I took home. But I was like, oh, you guys aren't using this.
What school?
So if the Oregon Institute of Technology wants to come at me for a obsolete
You
$2
stole
cable,
from them.
I asked one of the professors, and he was like, "No one's using it." You
I
can
don't
take
know if the professor has like authority to give out IT supplies.
it." He didn't even know that the cable existed in the drawer that I went it in, and he's like, whatever."
Well, just because they don't know exist doesn't mean it's not theft.
I mean, sure.
I'm just saying you're announcing your crimes on live TV.
Yep. ICE is gonna come deport me. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
What a terrible joke, Landon. Or
Sorry.
What's up?
save us from Chris's terrible, like
That was such a
racist
bad
joke
joke.
he just dropped on the
Not
broadcast.
racist.
God,
Or demonetized.
That tracks.
Can you walk
Oh!
us through? Wait, what, Chris? What other racist thing do you have to say?
I actually do have a really good joke.
First of all, Landon, before
Really
the
good
racist
racist
comment,
joke.
he was
Tell me.
talking about how he stole shit from his school. So
That tracks.
It's been
Also,
great.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Okay,
at
hold
all.
on, Landon. Let me ask you this: if you had a
Right.
DVI cable, would you be upset if someone took it from you?
I mean, if it was a taxpayer-funded DVI cable, yeah, probably. One for children in a school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be upsetting. Like if I literally just went and toured an elementary school today for my son, and if I found out some jackass came and stole it from my child, yeah, I would be upset.
and then made a racist joke after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and then
like-
made a racist joke to my son. So thank you. Thanks for being an upstanding citizen, Chris.
Oh, I'm here for you, Landon. I'm so glad this broadcast is gonna go great. You guys are doing great.
Listen, only 10 teams signed up for a 2-hour race with $100 payout. So, Landon, with that in mind,
Mhm.
you want to walk us through your and Nate's, I assume, rigid training session you had leading up to this prestigious
Yeah,
event?
so I didn't drive this track since the last time we drove it a couple seasons ago. So I made sure I hopped on 15 minutes before it started and put in a couple practice laps. So yeah, that's what I did.
Well, I mean, Chris Kraus at least went to the gym today.
I did not do that. I legitimately did skip the gym to come here. 'Cause I'm like, I gotta go practice a little bit, so I skipped today. But no, I do feel bad for Nate. I feel like I'm gonna completely drop the ball for the team here because I didn't really put in a lot of practice on this, and I realized how much I hated GT3s.
Well, Nate was pretty aggressive there at the start. He was getting all into the bumper at Tony Caicedo.
See, I missed what happened because I opened up Crew Chief right when the race started, and that my computer decided to explode. So I didn't. So is that what happened? I didn't see anything at the start.
Yeah, he didn't crash or anything, but like he was sticking his nose in
That's
there.
good. That's good for Tony.
Yeah, he was
That's,
ready to
you know,
call Tony's bluff.
Getting a little back is nice. No, what I'm excited for. I actually don't even know where Nate's doing. I'm not paying attention. I've been paying attention to this thing up front. I'm pulling for Team 2. We're Mystery Incorporated.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've been watching. Everyone else is pretty spread out, but they are up there.
Yeah.
You have to assume they're just going to be fighting the whole 2 hours.
Well, no, it's really interesting. So I won't give anything too much away here, but like they're very much toying with them. If you watch John Schwartz, he's not even taking curbs. Like he's just going like right there. He's just sitting on the inside. He's not taking the curbs. He's lifting super early. So I'm interested to see how this plays out long term.
You know, that
Schwartz
tracks.
is going super easy on it.
That tracks with Chris saying they're just gonna fuel save the shit out of it.
Oh, they absolutely. I see. Yeah, look at this here. Like he's just playing with him. He's not going hard for it. He's lifting super early. He might actually be going for it now. But I've been going back and forth between the onboards, and I don't think that Ferrari is going to be able to keep his tires up the whole time. He's pushing super hard.
Maybe their other teammates.
Are we limited to one side?
Maybe.
No. There's no limit. This is
What the heck?
This is OMEC no limits.
No limits on what now?
Tires.
Can we? Oh, we can actually set those, but
We didn't.
yeah, we didn't.
We didn't say anything.
But is it going to be a one stop or a two stop? I should know this. I'm racing, but I didn't.
I don't know.
do
Did
the
you
math.
start with a full tank of gas or half? What did we decide on that?
I think it's
Chris?
half.
Devin?
I think we decided half.
What did
It
we
is
decide?
half.
Oh,
So
yeah.
no, it's gonna be
Here's a-
3-stopper.
Yeah. Okay. So then it actually could do pretty well on the fuel saving then. This will be interesting to see how it goes.
Oh yeah, he lets
Yeah,
off
so
a
look here.
ton. Yeah.
He's letting off a ton, and he's not taking any of the runoff. And look, he's not hitting the curb here. Look, he doesn't hit the curb or doesn't go take the runoff here. And then even on this left side here, he doesn't take the right side runoff. He's driving incredibly conservative.
You know, I'm rooting for the other team.
for Tehran.
Yeah, now that Schwartz is just playing with them, honestly, they deserve
Yeah,
it.
say that one more time. How did you say it?
Tehran.
Tehran.
How dare I ask how you guys have been pronouncing it?
Devin's the only one that's pronounced it. He said Tehran.
Okay.
And he said
Definitely
that's how
Tehran.
you said to pronounce it.
No.
Definitely Tehran.
Said he just told me how to pronounce this, and I already forgot.
Yes, it's Tehran,
Tehran.
the capital city of Iran.
Iran? You said it was Iran.
E-
Don't say it like
Oh.
that. He'll never know.
Sorry, Iran.
He doesn't
Not,
get
not
it.
Iran.
It-
Iran.
No, I'm just fucking lost.
Anyway,
I know. I really wish you could see incident. We're doing 18 for a drive-through as well.
Yeah,
Can we go,
And
can we go back to the
after.
blimp?
we can go back to the blimp just for you, Devin.
Thank you.
What's,
I've been on blimp
what,
this whole time.
What
Devin.
speed would you like your blimp at, Devin?
I want it to be as fast as fucking possible.
We can do that. We gotta do something to spice this thing up. Blimp velocity.
this-
We're gonna cook that at 100. There you go, Devin. Dude,
That's
this
just-
this
you can
blimp's
adjust that?
cruising. Yeah, you hit up the F12
Oh.
menu, Control F12.
I can't wait.
I see.
to
Hey, you
watch
can
the
also
broadcast
you can
run.
like close down the diameter the blimp does, so it can be a really tiny diameter and really high speed. So it's just like
Oh,
fucking
blimp
spinning in circles.
velocity.
Yeah, but then turn the diameter all
this-
the way down.
Oh, this is fun. The radius, you mean?
Oh yeah, radius.
What's the difference
I'm
between
just-
diameter and radius, Marcus?
What?
That
What's the
is.
difference between diameter and radius?
Radius is half of the diameter.
Oh, that
Yes,
boy!
it
I'm
is.
so proud
It
of you.
is.
I know geometry. Geometry is the only math I know.
This is making me sick.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It looks like.
Oh, this is so funny. I have my blimp velocity at 100 and my radius at like 20. It's just doing tiny circles above them.
Can you imagine what that looked like in real life? I think it'd be cruising.
We don't have anybody in the chat right now.
You don't say.
It's upsetting.
I'd be surprised if anyone's watching this right now.
There's no hot. I thought so. The hot dog water crew didn't make it out.
Well, Adam Dahl isn't here.
It seems like half of everyone's teammates like just bailed
you
right
blame
before
them?
it. No, I don't.
three
It's a terrible
three
track.
of the teams are held up by admins.
This is the thing.
So,
I'm only here because I'm an admin. It's the only reason I'm here. I hate this.
There's realistically 7 teams out there fighting for this on this 2-hour endurance race. I haven't been around the Discord much. I've just been broadcasting, but I was shocked when I loaded it, and I'm like, oh, 10 teams, huh?
But like,
Right.
I don't feel like Sonoma what was the last special event we did? Was Sonoma the last one we did?
Yeah, I wasn't there for it. I don't know
And we
how it
only
went.
had like 7 teams then.
But
Fun fact,
remember
Evan
Imola?
Evan and I were on the same
Yes.
team for Sonoma as well.
How
and
many
we were in a terrible car then as well.
How many showed up for Imola? I feel like Imola was a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Almost
Imola
our
was
biggest
10.
one.
And it was a
Imola
team.
was like 10.
I'm gonna
Because
look it
that's
up
what
right now.
happens
I'm
when
gonna
you
look up the
choose a track
broadcast.
that people like. I love Sonoma was a great track and it's underrated. But
We
I
chose
get
this one
people
because
don't
it was
like
free, though. Like, it's free and it's kind of fun.
This is a free. No, this isn't free. Is it
No,
free?
it's free.
I think it's free.
That's
I
why
think
we
it's
chose
free.
it. We're like, interesting track that we don't use a lot that's
Ah.
free.
No,
And-
it's
and
gotta
we couldn't
be.
do Summit Point because we did Summit Point last time.
Everybody
Remember, I
hates
took
Summit
out
Point.
Marcus. I took Marcus
Yeah.
out.
Imola.
I mean,
I'm
this-
pulling
Marcus
up the
doesn't know how to
Imola
get bump
2-hour.
drafted.
Hold on.
Marcus doesn't know how to get bump drafted. Is really what it comes down to.
No, that's it.
Oh my god, we only had 10 teams on the Imola 2-hour.
Okay, told you.
No way.
I
Oh
told
no,
you, and
you're
I'm
wrong.
so
You're wrong.
glad.
You're wrong, Chris. You're wrong. You're gonna be really
We
embarrassed.
definitely had way more than.
There was
than-
there was
than
20.
teams.
Yeah, 20 teams.
Yeah, I thought we did. I thought we had a whole
Imola
bunch.
Imola was
I
a
remember
banger.
there
That
being
was
a
our
lot
first.
more.
That was our first money race. It was 20 teams.
Because
That's
it was
now-
a great track.
And now we're on a free track. There's $100 putting out there for everyone,
Because it sucked. It's a crap.
and no
track.
one showed up. First
I-
place gets $50.
Don't hate this track, honestly.
It's a good track.
It's for endurance, dude. Like you're just downshifting to first every corner.
Well, why didn't
I
any
use
of the
second in a lot
admins
of
actually
first.
speak up about this? Listen,
Because none of us take these seriously, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Oh.
Oh, I've also been
Like-
super busy. I was convinced that I wasn't gonna be able to do this. I thought it was next week. That's how busy I've been. That's
How much
Oh,
did
someone's
we-
spun.
who's spun? Did we even advertise for this?
Nathan Side spun. I think
We did. Oh, Nate, my teammate.
No,
That's
it
not
was
good.
Kevin. It was Kevin Hayes, my guy.
You fucking kidding
Oh,
me?
there we go.
You guys
God.
are giving $50. You don't get your shit together. Oh,
It was not Kevin Hayes.
it was. I'm watching it right now, buddy.
Right now.
He didn't crash, but he spun. At least he's keeping out of the wall for you. Just love a clean car.
I saw him
So-
spin the first time.
Maybe you
But
have
I
your
don't-
SDK up.
what-
I don't think Kevin. Oh, he did spin.
What
You're
team
right.
are you? Are you guys
guys
an
right.
OMEC?
Yeah.
You're so far back, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just drink some more whiskey.
I am. I'm drinking Japanese whiskey tonight.
Hey, Suntory.
Yeah. Oh, I
That's
forget
really-
what it is.
That's the only Japanese whiskey. I
Gonna
know.
gonna say something racist about that too?
I didn't say anything racist. I made a joke
Oh,
about
okay.
ice. I made a joke about ice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It was
totally
like-
not racist at all. Totally-
Well, I mean, nowadays I don't even know if that counts anymore.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, look at Kevin Hayes. Do I have to commentate here? We're gonna have
He's
an
coming up
overtake
to-
here pretty soon.
William Lamaster.
We're on
Yeah,
it. You can't
but-
commentate. We're on a commentate. Take it away, Landon.
All right, Kevin's about to overtake. That's about the extent of what I'm seeing here. No, Kevin actually is keeping up pretty close on him. I think it's just
I
back
think we
straight
do
here.
have
I think
another
he's finally got him.
spin, or he's letting people by Chris Kidney. I think Chris Kidney was letting people
He's
buy.
not letting anyone buy, buddy.
He
Kevin
definitely-
Hayes?
Chris Kidney,
No,
my
he's
guy.
not.
Oh,
Oh,
well, we're talking
is-
about your partner, your partner in life,
Chris Kidney
Kevin
is.
Hayes.
Oh, he's out there. That Supernova Racing's got a cool freaking livery though. Is that? Oh, that is our. He's in the league. William. Who's his
Yeah.
teammate?
Devin?
What?
Who's Williams'
Super-
teammate?
Benjamin
Uh,
Widener. I don't know. I don't know if Benjamin is in the league. If he is, I don't know him.
You know what? I need to
Can't
go.
confirm. He is not.
Though.
He is not.
I need to go.
I know.
switch
I know
back.
William's name because
Been
he's such a
fun guys,
freaking
but-
cool last name.
What do
I'm
you
gonna be
need?
taking over.
Pretty sure
I'm
I'm gonna be
Lemaster
taking
is
over.
French
I'm gonna be
for
taking
the
over for
master.
Kevin soon, so I'm gonna go switch.
You got like 8 minutes.
Oh,
Got like 3 laps, dude.
There's no way he's used all that gas and he's got 3 laps left.
3 laps left.
All right.
so what's
I'll be back.
You better send sultry Kevin Hayes back in here when you're done.
sultry? So when I go in, where am I going in at? I'm trying to figure out if I can even hold our position. Placeholder racing, where are they at? Oh,
Yeah, you
it's
just gotta beat Joe
Evers.
Evers and Michael Doyle.
Joe is like, me and Joe have raced like side by side for ever since I've joined OMEC pretty much. It's kind of my equal, I love it. But he's putting down way faster laps than I do though, so.
Because you've been driving the
see what
GT4.
happens. Yeah, because I've been driving
Oh.
everything but GT3.
Are you gonna be GTP next season?
Oh god, yes.
Have
But
we,
wait.
have we announced that yet?
I mean, if. Yes. I'm on, if. Well, depends
we
on what our
have?
rules
What?
are. If we happen to. If.
Yeah, I don't think we've announced it yet. It's in the works.
Yes. It's considered. But if we did that, I'm 100% going that because it's like I did about 45 minutes of practice on this, and I'm like, wow, I really hate these Scar. Then I'll drive GTP for hours on end. I love it.
Yeah, what would the participation be if this would have been GTPs?
So much higher. So much higher.
Hmm.
I don't know.
GT3s are still the most popular car.
They are pretty popular,
They're the biggest.
and
split.
it feels like GTPs are really popular in multi-class. I don't know how attendance is on like I love driving GTPs through GT3s. I don't
Yeah.
really do a lot of GTP.
Everyone
racing.
does that. Everyone wants to just drive around slow people. They don't want to just race
Yeah,
a field of
exactly.
GTPs.
Yeah, I like racing backmarker GT3s in my GTP.
Everyone wants a class of slow cars they can drive around.
Yeah.
That's what the surveys tell
I've
us.
actually really enjoyed the GT4. Like I thought I would hate being the slow class, but I've really enjoyed GT4 this season.
They're a good match. It's surprising because they don't do it in real life. It's a no things, but GT3, GT4, good match for
No,
multi-class.
that's really good. Oh hey, whoa, Nate Sides might get an overtake here. What is going on? Who's he Oh, he's going for the overtake. Nate Sides coming on. Who is that? I can't see.
I think that's lap.
Oh,
traffic.
that's the lap. It's lap traffic. Okay. Thank you, Chris Kidney. If you or your team are watching this, we appreciate it. I think Chris Kidney is new to the league as well. He's been he's in the GT4 with us.
Yeah.
He's been there quite a bit.
Shout out to Chris Kidney. Shows up every race.
Shout out, bud.
Tries his ass off.
Yeah, he does. And he sticks with it too, is what I like to see.
Yeah.
And he's had a couple spins on there, but he's not. He takes the races to the end in true OMEC style. Which so far in this season, if you just finish every race, I feel like you're gonna finish top 5. We've had a lot of people dropping out early.
Literally, that one race, Chris Kidney, like he was having it might have been Spa. He was having a ton of spins, but he was not last. He was far from it.
But he wasn't last, and
Yeah.
he stuck it all through.
There
And
was
that's
like
what
10
matters.
people finishing behind him. Like, just got
No,
finished
it's. And the best part too is like I do love our scoring system where like if a GT3 drops, it actually helps you as a GT4. So there's like, if a lot of these try-hard GT3 guys quit, there's a lot of points on the table for GT4s.
I do really like the Pro-Am split too.
I do a lot.
So you're actually
I
fighting for the
really
points no
enjoy
matter
it.
what.
No, I mean the fact that it's because I've won, but I've really enjoyed it.
We had who's his? Andre Saba.
You won.
Andre Saba was in the booth last week. It's the first time I've
He's
ever
the one who
talked to
won.
him.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's in the amateur class, but he's stomping all the pros. And
Hey.
I asked him if I was like, you might get upgraded to pro, and he's like, I hope not. I'm not that good. I hope I stay an amateur. And I'm like, my guy, you are just he's stomping everyone. He's finishing like 3rd overall, and he's like, nah, I need to stay an amateur.
Is that who won for Spa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I missed.
He won AM division, but he finished like P3 overall.
Nice.
Like he was
Nicely
just
done.
killing it. Yeah, he was over a minute ahead of P2 at AM. We got pit stop. We got Nui coming in for
Oh,
tires
Okay.
and gas.
I probably need to go drive,
Yeah, you
so
go
I'm gonna
there.
join my teammate.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Just me and you, Devin.
Hey, buddy.
How you feeling tonight? What game are you playing? Because I know you're not just watching this.
I am just watching this.
There's no way, Devin.
Why?
You're always playing some other game.
No, I'm not. I'm watching this.
Well, right now, Nui, is he coming in for tires? Here he is. Oh, if he doesn't,
know.
if he doesn't take tires, that's a mistake, Devin. He's not taking tires.
I'm trying to figure out how to get NHL on my computer.
See, I knew you weren't just watching this race, buddy.
I am just watching it.
Buddy, you're doing other things.
No, I'm not.
It's okay, you can admit it.
No, I'm
Now.
watching.
Mr. Nui,
Mhm.
still in the car. Is he going to come out in front of John Schwartz after he pits? We're going to stay on him. We're going to figure it out. Landon Orr's in the car. I'm rooting for Tehran Racing. We got Kevin Hayes. Kevin Hayes coming in to pit. Chris Kraus is in the car. When will Schwartz come into pit? How many laps of fuel has he saved?
At least 4, based on my calculations.
I don't think that's true.
It is not true.
He is, however, coming around another lap. Lap 20 still has not pitted. Everyone else pitted on lap 19. He was fuel saving like crazy. And Kevin Hayes, how's it feel to be out of that car?
Ooh, let me tell you, I'm much happier to be watching than driving at the moment.
Are you going to make Chris drive the rest of the race?
Can't. I have to run another stint. It's a 45-minute driver minimum, and I've only done 32, 33 minutes.
I think they did that intentionally.
They did, 100%. And by they, it's we.
I think
Wow.
you
Yeah.
did that intentionally.
Wow.
The Corvette was not the call. I should have forced him to run the McLaren at least, because I'm familiar with that. I haven't driven the Corvette in about 6-7 months, and I haven't driven Navarra in the GT3s probably ever. So, rough start to the evening.
I
one
think
might say.
I think you guys are the only ones in the Corvette, so that tracks.
We are. Now I'm happy to be P8. Based on the first lap times that I was running in practice, I was fully convinced this was about to be a repeat of the old McLaren at Sonoma that Chris and I found ourselves in last time we did a team special event that I participated in. The Corvette was not the move. I'm just going to leave it at that. I forgot how touchy it is. Almost every braking zone, just the back end wants to swap on you. I moved the brake bias up like 2%, still was swapping on me, so probably a skill issue a little bit. But here we go. And Chris hasn't killed it yet, so
Did you take tires?
we did. Oh yeah.
Now, Nui did not take tires, which I think was a very big mistake. Schwartz coming in, he's taking tires.
We didn't.
He went 2 extra laps after all you guys.
I'm
Everyone
not
mostly
surprised.
pitted on lap 19. He just now pitted lap 20. We were gonna see if Nui was able to keep ahead of him. We're coming here up to turn 1. Nui is 6/10 behind Schwartz. Closing the gap. We're gonna see if he can make it around. We were looking at this battle earlier. Landon pointed out that Schwartz was just kind of playing with Nui. He was sitting back there saving fuel. Honestly, barely trying. But now Nui has come out right behind him. And we're going to see if Schwartz is still going to save fuel or if he's going to have to defend against Nui. But Nui has shit tires now, which is kind of upsetting.
I was a little concerned that I said a limited tire set, because I did make the session. So they just chose not to take tires for whatever reason.
Yeah. Not sure if they don't know that. I mean, maybe do you lose like a second? No.
There was a little bit of time, but we did a driver swap, which took longer than the fuel and tires. So
He didn't do driver swap.
they did
Neither
not.
Schwartz. I mean, he is right behind Schwartz now, so we'll see if he can keep up for this next stint, which I'm hoping. I'm rooting for Turan Racing. How you say it, Devin? Devins.
Oh,
Sure.
Devin
oh
is-
boy.
Devin's looking at hockey right now.
I'm
Hey,
not.
Devin, what country is Tehran in?
It's in Iran.
I'm so proud of you.
Landon told me that. No. That's not how you say it. It's fuck. Give me a second.
Iran.
Oh,
He dipped out to ass fucking Landon.
Iran.
there you
Yeah,
go.
there you go, buddy.
So proud of you.
You're so multicultural.
I am. I'm going to Mexico soon.
Are you actually going to Mexico?
Yeah, for my mom's 50th birthday.
That sounds like a banger.
Yeah.
Is she taking you to Mexico?
Yeah.
Do you
I'm gonna get some. Oh, get ready for this.
They
I
let you
learned
get a
some
passport?
Spanish. Yes, I learned some Spanish. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Oh boy.
Cerveza, per favor.
He nailed the accent.
Now, would you just walk up to a bar in the U.S. and say "beer, please,"
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
or would you
Probably.
say "one beer, please," or "can I get a beer?"
He wouldn't. He
please?"
wouldn't say the brand or anything. He'd just say beer.
Well, from what I heard, the resort only has like Modelo's or something.
That's a great one to have. If you're gonna have one, that's the one. I'm a big Modelo fan personally.
But then I was also told that most of the people that work there speak English.
Yeah. Who do you think their major clientele base is?
Probably Canadians.
That's correct. You're 100% correct, Evan.
Because it's really cold in Canada, and they want to go to the warm.
Yeah. It's not cold where you live though, because you live in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wisconsin, nice and warm.
No. I live in Illinois.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought you lived-
south of Wisconsin. That's why it's warm, Kevin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dumbass.
It's so far
In
south.
Wisconsin, it's cold.
I know you guys in Texas don't know geography, but
I didn't know he lived in Illinois.
I'm from Chirac.
And
good.
there it is.
that's good.
We're not-
More,
now
you
we're
know,
demonetized.
your teammate already made a racist joke about ice. So
Oh,
you
God.
could go ask him about that one, and then after that, he bragged about how he stole IT supplies from his school. So until Landon came in and really got the broadcast back on the rails, it was very off the rails.
I'm just happy someone's running John Schwartz close. Still a 2-second gap.
Yeah, I think he's cooked, buddy.
And that's the most amount of action on track right now. I mean,
He
we got a
came out-
2-second gap, a 9-second gap, a 9-second gap, a 12-second gap, a 13-second gap. I mean, and then a 40-second gap between P7 and Chris and myself.
Yeah, Chris is lapped. What'd you guys do?
I can't
You know
believe
what?
you weren't paying attention to what Chris was
Listen-
doing in the back of the field.
Chris.
Oh, God, I should have noticed that Chris set a spin. Hold on.
Chris,
I'll go
you
find
spun?
Yeah.
I drug
And
Chris.
I've also
in.
gotten
You
three
guys,
off
you
that.
guys aren't fighting or anything, so I would have.
Chris is 5X's deep in the first 10 minutes of his stint. I just
Oh,
wanna point
Landon
that
Crash
out.
2. Hold on, let's do some replays. Here's Chris. In his setup that was better. Remember, he told everyone. This
To be fair,
this is a better setup.
This setup is tremendously better than the
This is
iRacing one we were running
So
before.
much better.
The iRacing one wanted to kill you everywhere.
Chris,
I'm
just move your
figuring
brake
out track
bias
limits.
forward, buddy. Just
I'm just figuring out track limits. That's all I'm doing right now.
yeah, bet.
Yeah, he'll figure them out from his drive-through.
We also got a crash from Landon Orr. Don't worry.
Oh no.
in the best paint ever. The OMEC Japanese Roadrunner paint. Fabulous. I will pay someone real money to make me that paint in American Truck Simulator.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Because I'm not going to do it.
Paints are not loading for me at the moment. It's quite
You
unfortunate.
should fix that.
I've been trying to fix
Good
it.
thing
since
you're
I
not
first
broadcasting.
loaded in. It
If
is.
you leave
very
the session, you could maybe leave the session and try to load back in and see what happens.
Everybody, we're going to go on board with Chris Kraus. Cockpit
All
game.
right.
Talk us
You're
through
gonna
this lap,
walk
Chris.
through this. All right. So this first turn, kind of a doozy because it's really fast and then it gets really slow. So I just kind of let off and coast. And Kevin's probably shaking his head like, "No, you idiot! That's too bad, too slow." But it is what it is. I am 4/10 up on my fastest lap though, so I'm pretty happy right now. And then yeah, you're on a big sweeper, and then you have another big sweeper. This one's go to the left. It's probably the hardest turn on track. I'm gonna be honest. Like a double braking zone.
This corner's a bitch in the V's.
It's
Or the Formula Fords.
And then you cut this turn.
That saved you a ton of time.
And that was like 6/10 right there. And then I've been letting off here. I'm just taking it nice and easy. I could have cut the curves more. It's okay. You catch the curves on the outside though. Get up to third. Hard braking zone. You want to use all the curves you can. Same thing here. Cut the curbs.
Where's Bob Lindell when you need him for a track walkthrough?
Oh yeah.
We need you to take some lessons.
Oh no. Okay, that was bad. That was a terrible hairpin.
Before,
Lost 2/10 there.
before the longest straight of the track, it's custom to really hit the worst exit possible. Because you don't want to carry a lot of speed.
You really don't.
No, you want to keep the speed down for a safe entry into the next corner.
Oh, absolutely horrendous.
This is beautiful.
Just don't use the curbs.
Devin, how's hockey?
I'm looking at this fishing rod here. Bass Pro Shops has a clearance event going on right now. We might have to shoot down over there.
You know,
I don't even... Go ahead, Marcus.
I don't know how we're gonna do it. We got an hour and 15 minutes left.
Dude, we're doing great. This is not one of our best broadcasts, but
Well, there's not a lot to talk about.
There is.
People aren't even crashing.
Guys, the paints are fixed.
Hey.
This is huge.
Hey.
This is huge. My car actually looks decent now.
You know, I'm gonna go make another drink.
What are you drinking?
Blackhawks
got-
don't even play tonight.
Whiskey sours. I
Hell yeah.
got the SDK set to exciting, so you guys tell me if I miss anything.
I'll take John Schwartz out. That'll make it exciting, right?
There you go.
He is coming up on me.
So, Kevin,
Sure.
how do you feel about your Dallas Stars?
Big fan.
Actually,
Yeah.
they're having a pretty good season this year.
They're having a great season this year. They're the only Dallas team that I'm actually a fan of.
Really?
Yeah. I kind of I'm still a Sharks fan first and foremost, but the Stars are the only team that I've like grown an affinity for since moving here.
See, I always forget the Sharks are a Texas team.
No, the Sharks are from
San
California.
Jose? Oh, wait, what? Isn't San
The Stars are from
Dallas? But
right. You said Sharks.
yeah, I thought the San Jose isn't in Texas.
San Jose's in the Bay Area, like near San Francisco,
Oh,
Which is in California.
which is where
Oh.
I grew up.
oh. Yeah, the Sharks are terrible this year.
They've been terrible for a few years. We sold
Yeah.
everyone. We sold everything to make a run for the cup. Made it, didn't win it, and it's just been constant rebuild since. Though the Celebrini kid, big fan of him. That kid's fun to watch.
I remember when we smoked you in the cup.
Who are you a fan of? Please don't say the Red Wings.
No.
What's wrong with the Detroit
Blackhawks?
Red Wings?
Yeah, they're gross.
Big Blackhawks guy. Big Blackhawks guy.
He likes big Blackhawks.
Like the helicopters.
I like it when big Blackhawks helicopter as well.
Chris, did you ever get to fly one?
No, but I flew an AC-130 in a simulator one time, like in a military grade simulator. It was insane.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Hey, is John Schwartz and Nick running an OMEC paint in the Mystery Incorporated car?
Yes, running Bob's paint.
Interesting.
Bob made a comment about that on the YouTube chat.
Oh.
Dude, how like the Ferrari there just like
It's so much faster. It's not even
stayed.
close, Chris.
It wasn't even fair, dude.
We have no grip in we have no grip in this car.
I need more camber.
It
Also,
doesn't.
that was not an off track, but whatever.
It like doesn't want to rotate and then it snaps, or it over. Like there's no good feel. It just feels like we're driving on bubble gum.
So it feels like every other GT3 car is what you're saying.
No. It feels way worse than the McLaren usually does.
Next one of these we're gonna do with cars without ABS. Talking like
GT.
GT1, Porsche Cup, GTP. Should do it in GTE, actually. That'd be okay. I'd be okay with that. GTEs feel really good.
We could do an N24 style Nordschleife. Just run what you brung.
Nice.
How much you got left in the tank? Like how many more laps till I'm in?
12-ish laps.
12ish? Okay, I'll be right back.
Where's he going?
Probably to go pee, but I'm just glad he's not taking us with him, like someone else normally does.
I don't do that. That's past me. I'm past that point.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
do
sure.
that anymore. I don't do that anymore. I don't even know what hockey to watch tonight. The Blackhawks don't even play. I'm
Dude, you
lost.
should watch rugby. Six Nations is going on right now.
It's not on my very legal website. NCAA men's basketball, I'm assuming? You like basketball?
No.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It just does not seem... It's not okay. I'm not a fan. It's like everybody but the Blackhawks play tonight. It's upsetting. Did you see the leaked Utah Hockey Club logos?
No, I don't follow hockey.
They look like they're out of the NHL 25 video game. Like
Nice.
one of the preset logos that you can choose.
Nice.
It's bad. It's real bad.
Dude, I need
Landon's
to.
had a couple issues because you've caught up to him quite a bit. He's only 9 seconds in front. Wait,
No, he's not. He's 42 seconds in front of me,
he's
dude.
9 seconds behind P6. I can't read.
Real-time strategy with
Oof.
Kevin Hayes.
Yep. Working on the whole interval part.
Newey's falling back 3.5 seconds behind Schwartz. But we'll see when he gets
Yep.
if he gets the new driver in the car with the new tires. Maybe we'll see. Some
You know what I
progress.
do need to do is I should probably take up some Get Good Racing.
Shout out to our sponsor, Get Good Racing.
Go see Marion.
I really do. I was going to be, you know, all into
You
that
get it free.
stuff. No, we
Look what
don't.
he did with Doyen. No, we don't get it free.
I thought the
I'm sorry.
admins did.
Nope.
No.
Or was that
We
just the,
shouldn't.
oh? I might have just been the 3 admins that were there when the thing started.
That's kind of cool though.
Me, Patrick, Landon, and Bob, I think, got it free.
I just like saying, look what he did for Doyen.
Did
Like,
Doyen
change
do the
Doyen's
training?
Driving. Yeah. Doyen paid for it his first or second season in OMEC. It went from like buried in the bottom
Okay.
to like almost winning AM and then now competing in pro.
I mean, everyone I've heard that's used him, I've heard good things. And that's not even the sponsorship talking. That's just he does good shit.
Tony did it too, correct?
Yeah.
He did. Damn.
Well, I
Tony.
think he won one of the coaching sessions.
Yep.
That could be you, Chris, if you were focused.
Sorry, sir. I'll dedicate more time to OMEC.
Do you think you're gonna unlap yourself this race?
No.
No, we're gonna get lapped again. Are you kidding me?
Especially when you're missing your breaking point like that.
I was just about. Oh, I was just about to
Oh.
ask you if you were gonna get that $10 safety bonus, but I don't think you're.
I
gonna
should
get
even-
that.
Chris.
I did
oh,
not
God.
get an incident from that. We
You were
weren't
very
even close.
You
We're
almost
not.
rear-ended him.
I couldn't
He is-
even lick his bumper if I wanted to.
The man in front of you, I think, is fighting for money, so don't take him out.
That is 100% accurate. Now we are too with our 14Xs. I, as an admin, can see what everyone else has as incidents. And
Don't
Chris,
say it
I
on
can
the
assure
broadcast.
you. Oh, I'm not going to say on the broadcast. I'm just going to tell you, Chris, we're not winning the safety bonus. Let me tell
Well,
you.
when I'm given a car with 6 incident points already, like, what do you expect from me?
You have 8.
Yeah.
So I gave you 6 in 30 minutes, which is almost on average for what we need. And you
That's
turn
2
did
ahead.
8 in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wait, you gained 8 on top of his 6,
Yeah, dude, we're doing
buddy. You're heading to drive-through city.
I can't wait to get it. 'Cause it's going to be me in the car when we get it. He's giving me the car back in about 10 minutes.
Maybe Schwartz will get a drive-through. You never know.
Even if he
Stranger
did,
things
he's
have
still one
happened.
lap ahead of us.
I'll have you know, Schwartz DNF the last race, so it could
That's a
happen.
different issue.
I'm just saying. Bill Galoo could take him out. Galau? Who's Bill Galau? Who's his teammate? Devin?
That is Tyler Cook. Is his teammate.
Oh, it's just new people in general.
Correct. Tyler actually registered for the league. I believe Bill did as well.
Do you think this special event is going to make them be really excited to race in the league?
No.
Chris, come on, buddy. We need some positivity.
I think it's a good intro to who we are as people.
It's the
true.
personalities that really count.
Seeing as we usually have 35 to 50 cars on a grid, that clearing of your throat's exactly what I'm pointing to here with the 10 cars in the special event.
I still don't get it. We need a survey or something. It's a normal league night on a.
It's because it's a team event.
But
If
on
it was
a
an
free
individual, if it was an individual event, I guarantee you we'd have 40 cars out there.
But our first, I don't know, you were in the car. Imola, we had 20 teams. Same payout, same circumstances. 20 teams.
It could be the track.
20 people rolled up
Could
to a
be the
track they had to pay for.
Well, 40 people rolled up if it was a team event.
Yeah, 40 people.
Yeah, so we had 20 people sign up. We actually had 22, but there was 2 people who couldn't.
Well, that's true.
There were some issues. We should have 12 to 13 cars out here.
I think there was also a few people who had like scheduling things they had to miss anyways that would have been here.
Yeah,
Someone's teammates' hardware broke, I think, too.
that happened today. Yeah, so there was some hardware issues. I still think could be a little bit of the track selection.
I think the team issue is part of it. I feel like there's people who are less interested in that.
I think.
I
It's a
don't think that's all of it
combination
because we had 20 showing up at Imola.
I think if we had teams at Spa, we have 30 cars on track right now.
Oh, it's such an overrated track, though.
I don't.
But that's
disagree
what
with
you
It
need. You
just-
need
It
popularity.
just draws the numbers.
We've learned our
Um,
lesson. No more oddball tracks for special events. Sonoma was a flop.
No,
this is kind of a flop.
This is a great like sprint race, middle of the season OMEC track. Like, you know what this is, Marcus? This is a track that you put on a wet a wet sprint race week.
There you go. Because
Like,
people
that's where
already
this-
don't like it.
People already don't like it. The rain makes it challenging. It's a league night, so points are on the line still, so people will show up, and it's one of the oddball ones that you like to throw on the schedule.
Yeah, but
I
are people
I've asked
like
for one thing and one thing only on the schedule, and that's more Rovals. I sent you all 15 that I had in mind.
do you know how many
He's
times
not
I
taking
have
no for
you know how
an
many
a- for
times
an
I have
answer.
pointed out fucking Kevin Hayes, the Pocono Legacy Roval and the Kansas Roval? I have preached those to no fucking end.
Now,
That's
seeing
not
as
true.
I
Almost
race
as much as
ovals,
Summit Point.
I own a lot more of them than most people do who race primarily road because I own them for the oval side of iRacing. We've got quite a few non-oval guys in the league who probably wouldn't
But-
be happy to buy
Hear me out.
New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Pocono's Roval is only $3. This Legacy.
See, and I'm in full agreement. We should run that.
That track's
You know how
awful.
hesitant-
That track, have you driven that? It's actually.
You know how
terrible.
hesitant I am to buy Legacy's tracks, though?
Why? Because you don't want to drive a fun track for a discounted price.
I don't know. It just, if I'm never going to use it in officials, like, why buy it?
Because it's
That's
fun.
$3.
Damn it. All right, we're at 15
Same
there,
reason.
bud.
What have you
Bought
done? Have you ever
HPV.
bought like a Red Bull at a gas station, Chris? Because that's the kind of money we're talking about here.
I mean,
You
I do own.
you go
I
buy
I
like
own
a
Legacy
Mountain
cars.
Dew. All right, it's the same money. Have you ever bought a scratch ticket?
You know, I'm
yeah.
going to say this. Elder Nui, if hopefully we're saying his name right, on tires that are, what, 20 laps older,
Yeah, old ass fucking tires.
is hanging with John. Like, the gap's
Someone-
not growing.
Someone should go in his voice chat and say you can replace those.
Absolutely not.
We need someone to stick it to Schwartz. You know how excited I was to have Kimbrough in this season?
Yeah, and Kimbrough and Mike Braun aren't here. They would have been a good team to go up
It would have been
against
a
John
great
and
team.
Nick. Yeah.
Everyone who races in the league would have been a great team if they all would have just showed up for the league night. You know.
Man, you're not salty about this.
I'm not actually salty. I'm just surprised. I'm reliving the glory days of Imola in my head. Me, Bob, and Devin were in the booth. It was a good time.
I think I ran that with Nick.
I
think that was the first time I raced with Nick. And I'm pretty sure he hated me. Because I was, oh, Jesus. Hold it, Chris.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I caught it.
Good
Chris.
Lord. Change
No incidents.
hands needed. Goodness, that was a Hell of a moment coming through there.
We're gonna go back and look at it. If my thing's frozen, my guy. All right, hold on.
Oh God, that's an off track.
Got that one.
Look at that from TV2. That is, jeez.
We're gonna look at it from Blimp Cam, sponsored by Devin Adams.
Maybe.
If Devin's even here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he had that. That's fine. That's fine. All right,
So,
Chris, you only
okay.
got 47 seconds to catch ore in front of you.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
I can make
so I
that
need
up.
you to need you to lock in, get your head in the game.
When is OMEC gonna start like an oval league?
You were supposed to start a Thursday night league and you never did. So whenever someone wants to take it over, they have the blessing.
Okay. All right. I will.
You start ovals on Thursday night.
I told Chris it should be called a Me Ovals League, and it's
I think
just
that'd be so
Mazda
fun.
Miatas at different small ovals. Like the longest being like Charlotte, maybe.
It can be whatever
That'd
you
be
guys
perfect.
want.
I would love that.
Someone pick something and do it.
I just want something that I can race in.
We have 300 plus people in this Discord. You can find something to attract 30 of those people to a Thursday night league.
Or do it like call it like the IROC League and do GT3s on ovals for the league. Therefore, people don't have to buy extra cars. They're already buying tracks. GT3s on ovals are fantastic, by the way. Just want to add that.
They really are.
As long as it's not the super speedways. We can call it like IROC, you know? I guess we couldn't call it OROC, the OMOC, OMEC Race of Champions.
Osborne.
Osborne Race of Champions. Instead of the International Race of Champions.
I like O-Rock.
The OROC series.
I really want, it would never survive, but a multi-class road racing, but have it be street stocks and the Legends cars. That's what I need.
The Legends are fantastic.
Endurance racing, 2-hour
road
races,
course.
street stocks, and Legends on
Buddy.
the road course. You gotta do like pit stops
Jesus
and
Christ,
everything.
it's like that's OMEC season 1 there, dude.
No one would want to do it, but wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great with participation?
You gonna let Tony buy? You just gonna keep blocking him?
Nah,
No, I'm gonna
blocking
keep
him.
blocking him.
Make Tony work
He's
for
get-
it.
he's
Tony's
getting
got the
impatient
temper.
It might be a position if he crashes out.
here. Oh no! Don't wreck him.
If he crashes out on his own, not me.
You know he's gonna go for this move here. He's gonna dive bomb you. Here we go.
No, you guys both got a
He's
pit in a
smart,
lap. He's gonna be smart. Tony's learned. Ooh, Tony's gonna
Tony thought
take you
about
out. This is the most exciting the broadcast has been all night.
Raises the pit.
Caicedo
two laps.
versus
Tony
Kraus.
won.
Don't let him buy. This is for the broadcast. Take him to.
Oh, this looks great.
It did look good there for a while. That was pretty sick. Give him the old switcheroo. Pass him back.
God, I thought he was diving him.
Chris just absolutely sends it over the curb. Right here. Break way too late.
Oh, I did.
Chris Kraus driving, sponsored to you by Japanese whiskey. We're gonna see this
Wait,
crash.
wait.
from
Hold on.
Landon
Did
North.
Landon get a drive-through?
He had crashed. We're looking at it right now on the broadcast. It's on the replay.
I don't
Buddy.
even have the broadcast up.
He spun. That's it. You're not even just letting it play in the background for the views. Come on. What kind of admin are you?
One who decided to race in this bout. I don't know.
We thank you for your participation, though. That at
30
least
minutes before it started.
that pumped it up to 10 cars at least.
I'm glad me and Kevin can come together.
You know what? What's the most popular track? Daytona, Spa, or Sebring?
I think Spa gets the most people to race. Or Monza. Monza will
Tacuba?
always pull a crowd.
We could do
Tacuba
Monza
is
next
not
special
full.
event. No teams. We'll do the full Kevin A's experience. We'll do Monza, no teams.
Only
Okay, so
only if you do
IndyCar's
Monza
a Monza.
combined.
What?
IndyCar's
Monza combined.
You guys gotta stop talking at the same time.
Monza combined. We're both saying the same thing.
No,
Jesus.
he said Kevin Hayes. Kevin Hayes said IndyCars.
Yeah, and he said Monza combined.
If you think that'll get a 30-car field for a special
Monza
event,
combined, no chicane.
all right. You heard it here first, folks. That's the next special
Actually, we should do like LMP2 or GTPs or something. The IndyCar is going to kill someone.
event. And nobody knows how to drive IndyCar.
And I don't like
It's not
the-
even a populated series.
It's not that populated.
No,
but
that's just dead, buddy.
it's not dead.
It's not
Monday
dead,
night.
but
Monday nights are the best nights to run for it, and there's a pro series for it, so get out of here.
I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't say we don't do Monza combined because these cars are not fast enough to deal with Monza combined. It would be very slow.
Monza Combined isn't that fun for racing. I'll say it.
No.
It's like the Nürburgring. It's fun to drive on for shits and giggles, but no one actually wants to do a race there. You don't
I
want to
would
be
say-
side by side there anywhere.
I would say we do Monza no chicane. What does the chat say? Put a poll in.
There's no one in the chat. I'm not looking at it, but I guarantee you there's no one chatting. Take a look for me.
How many viewers do we got? I'm pulling it up.
3.
There's 4 people watching right now.
4 people. One of them is my wife.
right. Kevin, you ready? Or do you want me to keep going?
Kevin, get in the car. Fuck. Hurry up. Get in the rig. Let's go. Chop chop. Your man is tired.
Why did you turn ABS off again?
How did I? What do you mean? How did I? Turn
You've been
it off? I
driving
didn't-
without ABS, you numbnuts.
No.
I
No
got on the car.
wonder.
It's a TC1. ABS
I didn't-
0.
I didn't touch any of that.
You guys,
Chris has been driving the car without ABS. Oh my god. No wonder you're lap.
hey guys.
Hey, Devin, are you awake, buddy? You still alive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Last I heard, you were going to order a cerveza in Mexico and then you left.
Yeah, I was on my way. I'm actually back from that.
Yeah? Back from Mexico?
Yeah.
How was it? Hot?
No.
Guys, who just, that big gulp, that satisfying gulp, what you drinking there, buddy?
Water.
It's not me.
That was me drinking water.
Did Kevin Hayes dip out of here so he can focus?
I'm right here.
Oh, he's here. That's good.
Put
He takes
him.
his driving very
Now,
seriously. though.
we got Newey's partner, teammate, Ramadi, is in the car, and I'm hoping he sticks it to Schwartz. This is the ringer.
He might be.
I'm
I
assuming
don't-
he's got new tires. I didn't see. Uh-oh, Ramadi crashed
Oh no.
coming out of the pit. We'll see if it was a real crash or he just kind of went off track.
I bet you he just kind of went off track.
Yeah, he just kind of. Oh no! It was a full spin. It was a full spin, Ramadi.
Says my overlay says
Ugh.
he's a minute behind.
Yeah, you guys are cooked. You guys get your shit together. That'd be pretty
How
cool.
about the fact that John Schwartz is only a couple seconds behind me? I can change that.
I think you should throw a quick
You
block
could.
on him for the 4 people that are watching.
I can throw a yellow.
Yeah. Do
We
it.
all could throw yellow.
Do not do that.
Yeah, don't do that, buddy.
I'm doing it right now.
What happens if you do like single file restart or double file restart?
Don't. It'll do exactly what you say.
Or, well, maybe it would be like, no, we can't do that because we're racing.
No, it'll change it, but then you don't have to do it because we're not under yellow.
Does John Schwartz even really need $50? I mean, don't worry. Nick Tyrrell's in the car. He is gonna mess it up. I can feel it.
Yeah, okay.
You know Nick Tyrrell. He's known for his often mistakes and reckless driving demeanor.
Absolutely.
He's a menace in the league.
He really is.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep. There's Devin. I think this is our best broadcast yet.
I would agree.
Hey, you guys want to hear a joke?
As long as it's not racist.
What do you-
Oh, Schwartz
Nobody
almost
has said
took
anything
out
racist.
Nate's sides. Woo! What do you think? Hold on, what do you think? Did Schwartz almost take you guys out?
I don't think so. I was just watching that. I don't think he was that close, was he? Let me see here.
I don't know. You
You
gotta be more dramatic about it.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit, man.
Hold on, we'll
Fuck.
bring you back in. We're gonna bring in Landon Orr. Oh my God, did fucking Schwartz almost take you out?
Yeah, I did. Man, what an asshole. I can't believe that.
Shit.
Ridiculous.
Do you wanna hear-
Ridiculous.
Do you want to hear Chris Krause's not racist joke?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
God.
Take it away, Chris.
What do you call a dog that does magic?
What?
I don't know what.
Labracadabrador.
Fuck off.
Is that racist to dogs? Like, would a
I-
Labrador be offended if he knew the concept of race?
I'm offended for the Labrador.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you seen the new Benchmade Osborne, Marcus?
What did you say to me?
I knew what?
The new Benchmade Osborne.
Benchmade is made
That's-
in Oregon.
I know.
What is Benchmade?
What is Benchmade?
It's a very, very, very
They're
nice
knives.
knife brand.
They're knives.
very nice.
What?
What?
Knife
Knives.
brand.
Oh, very
What?
nice knives.
Oh,
Oh,
is Osborne
okay.
like the
It's the
model,
model.
of a knife?
Yes. Yes.
How's it spelled?
The same way.
That's weird.
It's only
Good for
$250
you.
to $300.
Did that knife also descend from Quakers in Pennsylvania?
Let me ask them. I'm gonna give them a call real quick.
Okay.
So you went from Pennsylvania to Iowa? How did that happen?
Okay,
In Wisconsin.
Would you
You're gonna go
guys like to know, since this is broadcast off the rails, you want to know some genealogy
obviously.
fun fact about my
Please.
family?
Oh,
Are you gonna-
I have.
you gonna talk to us
I
about your
love
grandpa?
genealogy.
So,
You're gonna talk to us about, yeah,
I'm not
What?
sure what
You're
genealogy
gonna talk
means.
to us about your grandpa again.
what do you mean?
Genealogy is the study
You've done it
of dead
before.
Landon Orr wants to hear the story. You don't have to be here.
people. I do. Yeah, rehash.
We'll
it,
get Chris
please.
out of
Please
here.
rehash.
Okay. Now that fucking Chris isn't here.
They have a Benchmade butterfly knife.
Yeah, I made that. That's my
So,
legacy.
real quick, what I want to know before this goes even more off the rails. So, what happened with? Looks like who's in first right now? It's Mystery Incorporated. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, he's
How'd
Schwartz's
they
teammate.
how'd they pass Tehran?
Well,
stayed
they
out.
they pitted, right? They didn't take tires,
Uh-huh.
unfortunately. So you got Nui on half-used tires. You got Schwartz on new tires. Schwartz pulled like a 4-second gap. They pitted again. Ramadi went in the car,
Wait,
and then
Tehran pitted and didn't take tires.
yeah, the first
the
pit they
first
didn't
stop.
take tires.
Oh,
And then the second
that's-
pit stop, Ramadi comes out, does a 360,
Okay.
and
Okay.
comes in there. They're 19 seconds behind Nick Tiro.
Okay. Okay.
Now, my family, the genealogy lore.
Yeah. Please.
When we
While
all,
we're here.
my dad's a big genealogy nerd, so I got a book, and it's all tracked back to
But he
like, the 1500s.
loves the Mormons, doesn't
like, Yeah, I don't think so, but my
Really?
wife does.
I know she does.
But anyways, so we're like Bohemian and Czechoslovakian, all that good stuff.
Is Bohemia
over.
a place?
It used to be a country, no
I
longer.
thought it was
is.
something in Arma.
Yeah, no, it was like Czech Republic and Austria.
Okay.
Like it was
Okay.
it was its own country. They came over apparently. This is on my dad's side. Mom's side's completely different. Actually, no. Mom's side is the Quakers. They're the Bohemians. They're the crazy ones. Dad's side is like the English and the Irish and the Germans. But the Bohemians came over. That turned into Quakers in Pennsylvania for some reason. Who, by the way,
Yeah.
fought in the Civil War.
The Quakers did?
Someone from that family. But it all comes down to a man named Dr. Franklin Osborne. That was his first
Right.
name. His first name was Doctor.
Oh, it actually wasn't
Yeah,
it?
his first name was fucking
That's
Doctor.
So weird.
Weird as fuck. He married this girl in Missouri. He had 10 kids with this woman in Missouri. And then he ran away. He just dipped out on that shit. Went to Nebraska, specifically Beatrice, Nebraska, and met a 19-year-old. They moved to the middle of nowhere, Atkinson, Nebraska, and they had 10 more kids.
Good
And
lord.
those are the 10 kids I'm from. That's my great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather, Dr. Osborne.
So he had 20 kids?
20 kids. And then, so we didn't know about the Missouri family until my dad did the ancestry shit. And we matched, matched all these people in Missouri. And we found out that was the other family of Doc Osborne. And they didn't know where he went either. It's like that family never knew that he went to Nebraska and
He just
started
took off and
another
left.
family. Yeah, he just dipped out. Ran away
So he
with
just left.
ran away with a
his wife
19-year-old.
10 kids.
Yeah, for a 19-year-old in Nebraska.
I mean, I get it.
Oh god.
What a weirdo. So that's my great.
How old was he when he ran away with 19-year-old?
I don't know. Old enough to have 10
not
kids.
19.
You guys
Yeah.
can hear me?
So at least in his
Yes.
30s.
Go to P2. They want you to watch the battle for P2, I guess.
Yeah, there's
Battle-
only a second between.
There
them.
is a battle for P2.
Oh, let's watch it.
Ramadi and Cook. That's my genealogy fun fact. That's over.
That's cool.
Landon wanted to hear it.
Did I?
We all wanted to hear it.
You did. You asked for it.
All right.
It's
That's
done
true.
now,
I
though.
guess I did ask for it.
We're back
I'm
to
just
the,
All
happy
right.
that I know
back
what
to
I
the
do.
I do want to
broadcast.
see this P2.
This is here. Ramadi and Cook.
Tyler and Cook. That H in Tyler's name throws me off.
It's Tyler with an H?
Yeah, Tyhler.
Tyler with
I know.
an H. Is he from
That's
Utah?
new for me. Yeah, no, right? That is a Utah name.
Oh, Ramadi going
you
to
see
the
that
grass.
P2? Yeah.
Is he,
What happened
what's he doing?
there?
Cooling his tires?
Oh, but he is. Tyler is getting real close on him. Real close on him.
We're leaving this up on the broadcast. I have to step away for just a moment.
Oh, Tyler's the one who did. Well, at least his team. I don't know if it's him or the other one. Too. They just made that livery. I love it. I think it's such a cool livery.
The whale.
The whale, yes. That's the thing. Like the psychological effect of having that stupid smile in your rearview mirror. It's not to be discounted. Oh, he's really gaining on him, isn't he? Someone made the comment that the back of that livery looks like a Mazda logo, and I think I agree with them.
Looks like the old Mazda logo. I'd agree with that.
Wait, there's new Mazda logos? Now I don't know if I know what the old Mazda logo was.
Didn't they have the weird cursive M?
It sounds familiar. Oh no, the old Mazda logo was like the weird like teardrop
like
in a circle with another hole in it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
It's like a sideways eye.
Yeah. Oh, but they did.
Oh, now they're
change
changing to a infinity sign, kind of.
Yeah, so I'm seeing here they did change the Mazda logo up again a little bit. It's more of like a little bit of a redesign.
Very interesting.
Man. All right, I go yell at Nate because he went over the incident limit.
That's the guy I already had to drive through.
He's so close too. All right, well you guys have fun up here. I'm gonna join my teammate.
Oh, we
I'll
will.
see ya.
Don't you worry about that. Right, Kevin?
I'm like straight up not having a good time right now, bro. This car is trying to kill me.
It's shit.
It's not a fun track either.
No.
No,
It's
but
not.
like the Corvette in general is awful.
The Corvette's pretty aggressively bad here.
Why do you and your team always pick the worst car for
He
every
picked
event?
this car. I suggested the McLaren.
I
He's like,
assumed.
You-
I
you
assumed
said-
Chris picked it.
I honestly assumed. I thought you would like the Corvette. I thought you liked the Corvette more.
I'm back,
than
don't
the
worry.
McLaren.
Yeah, that's why I went from the Corvette to the McLaren for league racing.
I'm sorry, man. You know,
Guys, can we just get along?
Did we make Marcus leave? Where's he at?
I'm back.
He said he
I'm
had to
back.
step away
I'm here.
again.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm gonna get another drive.
Oh, I'm muted. Shit, I'm here. I was muted. I'm here.
What did you have to go do?
Okay, so I made a tiny
Now
pizza
he's
from
stuffing
Costco,
Yep, he's stuffing his face.
and I forgot it was done. So I had to go get the pizza. But while I was out getting the pizza, I had to make another drink. So,
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
pizza, whiskey sour.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now I'm here seeing Cook try to send the dummy on Ramadi. He's not buying. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't want the dummy. Yeah. Did you guys have any of that good commentary while I was gone? No.
Yeah.
You're probably talking about fucking bicycles or blimps. I don't know.
No, we weren't. We were talking about how much this car and track combo sucks.
Well, no, we were saying the Corvette's not good here.
And how this track sucks.
Is that why you're driving, Devin?
I am.
Devin,
That's actually why I chose not to drive tonight.
you know, Kevin, you guys could have just drove the Porsche.
I don't
It's
own
the
a Porsche.
it's the best car at every single track
don't
that
own-
exists.
The Porsche?
Right now, the Acura and the Ferrari have been pretty good. The
Yeah, but
McLaren's
once
still
the
pretty
rain
good.
starts coming down.
Huh.
Although, is that
Just
still
a-
the case?
No idea.
Quality commentary.
We're here for you, man.
I think
They
the
have-
Porsche is probably still the best in the rain. The McLaren's not bad. I
There's
like
quite a bit
McLaren
of-
a little-
There's quite a bit of comments going on over there. I just took a peek over at my wife's computer.
Nice.
Chris,
I'm gonna take a look.
how'd you know everyone wanted us to focus on a battle?
Because I saw Patrick's comment from the Discord pop up on my over my iRacing.
He's racing right now.
What does it say?
You know who's never been in the booth?
Who?
Patrick.
Patrick Cantrell.
What's up, guys?
We were just talking about how you've never been in the booth.
That's true.
And we'd like to know your rigorous training schedule that you had leading up to this prestigious event.
You also have to tell one joke.
And please don't make it racist.
No one told
I
a racist
actually
joke. I don't know what
did.
you're talking about.
I actually did practice for this more than I normally do because I've never run this track before. And I haven't run the McLaren very much. It is rough, especially the first two
Oh my
like
God.
corner sequences.
Patrick, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Ramadi was just fucking taken out by T. Cook,
Oh, no.
Tyler Cook. We caught it on the broadcast. You saw it here first. Osborne Motors Endurance Challenge. They're not gonna be happy about that one. Patrick, please continue.
Oh, I don't know if he took. I just saw it. I might disagree with that.
Aren't you in the car, bud?
Yeah, I got the broadcast on the screen above.
Oh.
We're trying to hear Patrick's training schedule. If you guys could shut up.
Sorry, my bad.
No, but for training, it was just kind of like 30-minute chunks here and there when I could fit it in, like over the weekend. Just trying to get comfortable and not really worried about lap times, but just keeping it on the track. So I feel pretty good here in the race now that the track's rubbered in, it's cooled off a little bit. I felt like I was able to be pretty consistent.
Is it gonna get dark before the race finishes?
Supposed to be dusk.
It should.
Yeah,
you
it
only have
feels
30
like
minutes
it.
left. Are you getting in for the
If
last 30 minutes? Or are you done for the rest of the race?
But it's 2 times speed, by the way.
I'll be
Oh,
getting
yeah.
back in. Chris has got like 12 more laps. So I'll get like the last 15 minutes or so.
Do you think you could possibly catch up to Kevin Hayes?
No.
He just needs a few more drive-throughs.
Yeah, they're all over. Do you think you're gonna win the safety payout tonight? How many incidents
Probably
he's
not.
sitting at?
We're at 10x right now.
Oh, you're blowing
Whoa.
Kevin Hayes out of the water. Kevin's at like
That's low.
53.
Real quick, did you guys cover what happened second and third?
We saw it
Yes.
live on the broadcast.
Okay, so I'll make sure you
It
cover
was
that,
very
'cause
it was
watching
very
it
rare.
depends on-
We usually don't catch shit live, but we
It looked like Ramadi may have turned himself across the.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. 100%.
it was unfortunate.
It was unfortunate.
I almost cried.
All right, Patrick,
I
we
wanted to
can
make
we
sure
can
that was
put you
actually
back
caught in the
unless
broadcast.
you really like it here and you want to hang out. You're welcome.
I can go back and hang out with Chris.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I would
But I
hate
do-
talking to me too.
I love you guys.
I love you too, buddy.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That was Patrick Cantrell's first. That was his
So
first ever
so sweet,
nice.
man.
mid-race interview. Me and Devin brought him in one time, and his mic was muted.
He's so nice.
He's pretty nice. Pretty good guy. Unlike racist joke Chris.
Headlights just turned
No,
on.
literally did not even tell a racist joke, but whatever.
Chris, when you go to your new state, are we gonna do some turkey hunting?
Maybe.
Are there turkeys in Michigan?
Why would you say it? You just doxed him. You had to move away from Oregon because
Hey, dude.
you got doxed on OMEC.
Yeah.
Turkeys.
My current job doesn't even know that I'm moving. Like, come on, what the fuck?
I don't think I've ever seen.
Well, then why would you
turkey.
talk about it on the broadcast?
I didn't bring it up.
What? Devin said you're moving to a new state, and that was fine, but I say the state,
No,
and you're like, whoa, man, my job watches every broadcast ever.
They do.
They're only going to be mad when they know the state. They're not going to be mad when they know that I'm moving to a different state. I didn't say you were getting a new job,
I guess.
because you're not.
So-
I mean, it's okay.
So Chris, turkey hunting.
Yeah, this was just a turkey hunting trip. No one
We
said
can talk about turkey hunting.
no one said you're moving anywhere.
What?
We just want to hunt turkeys in Michigan.
What kind of hardware do I need to hunt turkeys?
A
Well,
knife.
assuming
Osborne knife.
How would you feel about, getting the surprise on him? Getting the
bow hunting.
no. We're gonna jump in with
Tannerite?
parachutes. Tannerite.
In strategic positions.
He's so funny. I would love that actually. Just all of a sudden you see a poof of feathers. It'd be hilarious.
No, that's for the fishing after the turkey hunt. Does water disable No, because it's mixed. That's a stupid question.
If we all happen to just be in the same time zone next season, are we gonna do a LAN party broadcast
Unfortunately,
in a
I'm moving,
central location?
I'm moving to the Eastern time zone, but I will land party. We can meet up at Devin's
That's
house.
really in the Eastern time zone?
Dude, it's stupid, isn't it?
Fuck, you're gonna be all fucked up.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be fucking.
Because you're
awful.
like what, an hour from? You're like right on the border then of the time
I
zones.
am. Yeah. Michigan is the furthest west of the Eastern time zone.
Yeah,
That is true.
you're gonna be all messed up, buddy.
It's like Michigan. It's like Michigan. I think Indiana even is Eastern.
It is.
Indiana is Eastern, which is weird. I can't
Except for
trace
like Gary,
continuities.
which is up near. Yeah, you keep linking, bud.
Bro, Gary is wild. You ever been to Gary?
My
Should I
wife. So I
fit?
used to live in Dayton, Ohio, and she lived in Chicago. Gary is like 2 hours outside of Chicago,
Oh yeah.
and
Have you
my
been to
wife
Gary,
always-
Indiana?
She would always stop there for fuel. And I
Why?
had to tell her to stop stopping there for fuel.
Oh no.
She's like, it's 20 cents cheaper. I'm like, there's a reason it's 20 cents cheaper.
Your wife's a badass.
I'm like, oh.
She's like, I'll stop in Gary anytime. I ain't no bitch.
Is my cue bar full?
Oh,
Kevin,
no.
Kevin,
Oh no!
you fix
Kevin
your
just-
fucking internet. Stay in the race.
He just dropped. I think he just dropped.
Kevin.
I'm calling. Kevin.
Kevin, come
come
back.
back.
You can make it, bud. Give him CPR. Asking about his Q bar when his internet's just completely
Oh,
shitting
no.
out. You got more problems than your Q bar, buddy.
What is a Q bar?
You know the little bars you can put in the top right hand corner.
Oh, those. Yeah.
Q
Oh
is.
my god.
Hey,
Oh,
you're
he's
here.
back!
Are you still
Yeah,
in the
I-
race?
Chris, you're getting in the car. I'm getting
Okay.
out.
Oh my
Oh,
god. He's
I-
still,
I just got kicked.
No, you didn't.
you're in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
I'm out of the car.
Just believe. You're in.
No.
I'm watching a replay right now.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
Chris,
yeah,
get in the
you
car,
just-
buddy.
I'm in. I'm in. You should alt
Oh,
F.
no.
Alt F4. Alt F4.
You're in the car. It's fine, Chris.
have a minute and a half to tow. It's fine.
I just alt F4. I'm sorry.
Kevin,
It's okay.
what they got for internet in
I-
Texas? Like a cup and a string?
Dude, I have like
Smoke
600
signals.
megabit. Like I've got fiber. I've never had an issue that
What's
bad
it?
before.
What's it like not having gigabit?
That's actually quite annoying because they charge up the ass for it.
My internet raised from
the first
65 a month to 80 a month per gigabit.
Dude, I'm running the speed test right now and I'm getting 600 down. My upload is negligible. It's non-existent.
Are you on wireless?
No, I'm wired.
That shit's fucked, bud.
It's this freaking Spectrum modem. It's so bad.
Oh, Spectrum sucks.
Spectrum's the worst.
I hate cable.
Yeah. I'm going to
I have
Oh.
Spectrum Mobile.
Why
It's
does
not
why does cable suck everywhere? That's just universal. Spectrum, Cox, Sparklight, doesn't matter. If there's a cable
I'm
company
gonna
giving you
drop
internet,
out
they suck.
because my Discord's cutting in and out now too. So I'm gonna drop out and
Go-
try to fix this.
Go reboot
You
your
better
router
come
and come
back.
back here.
You better come back.
This isn't a
I will,
cop
I'll do
out.
I'll do my best. I'll be back.
You notice how his voice was like crystal clear. All of a sudden, there was
He just
no
fuck-
problem. He's like, "Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll be back." He says.
All right,
He goes
so-
to run errands.
So, back to the real topic of this broadcast.
Now you're gonna talk.
What?
You heard me.
No, like we're all doing a turkey hunt. Marcus, you're coming too.
I've never hunted in my life.
I think you'd like it.
I think I would feel sad killing an animal.
Do you eat meat?
Yes, it's very hypocritical. Like I'm not a vegetarian. I love
See,
meat. I don't want
I
to
am
kill
a
the animal.
vegetarian.
I've always said like if I would have to kill get my own meat, I wouldn't eat meat. But if it's available in the grocery store, that's fine.
Oh, God, that just feels so dirty to me. Like I would much rather be hunting my meat.
Are you a
than-
vegetarian?
I like cut way back on meat. We have meat like once a week now.
How?
We mainly eat chicken. We don't eat a lot of red meat.
Dude, chicken's even worse. I hate the way that chicken is treated.
nutrition wise, chicken's better.
Oh, sure, nutrition wise, but the way that chickens are treated.
Chickens
is
are
awful.
bad.
I'll tell you
It's
this:
really
we only
bad.
buy free range eggs.
So do we.
Yeah.
Because they're the
On
same
the
price.
way
And there's that
the-
shit. It's not just the open whatever. It's the actual free range shit where they're like, this chicken has
Oh, yeah.
100 square foot of fucking. Everyone's like, God, my eggs are so expensive, and I'm like, my eggs have stayed the same price.
Yep.
I'm still paying $8 for a carton of eggs. It hasn't changed.
It's $8. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think it's like
We used
$5.
to buy these eggs that came from like the Amish people in Iowa, this little Amish colony, and they always wrote a little fucking note. Like you'd open up the eggs, and there'd be this little. It was like photocopied, but it'd be a note that like one of their kids wrote. That'd be like, today, fucking mommy did something with the. It was like this kid writing this note. I don't know. It was cute shit. So that's the fucking eggs we always bought.
Was it cute? Because you're kind of ranting about it right now.
No, it was cute shit. I'm saying we don't buy from like the factory farm shit. Like this was.
We got one of
This
them.
was
on the way up
little
to
Amish
Navarra.
kids writing fucking letters and putting them in. It was good shit. They were good eggs. Thanks for those light flashing. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Do you know what I just found out? On the
What?
steering wheel of the Corvette, there's a button that says flash,
And it flashes your lights.
and it flashes my lights. Like it flashes on the steering.
Whoa.
It flashes on the steering wheel
Whoa.
and the real life ones. I don't know, man.
Whoa.
I think it's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
It doesn't. I don't think any other car done that, or I've never noticed it on any other car.
What, flashes their headlights?
No. So the button flashes when you press flash as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew you were being an asshole, but not paying attention.
I'm not gonna take the shit from a fucking vegetarian, Chris Krause.
Do you remember earlier when we were talking about Netflix documentaries?
Yeah.
I partially became a vegetarian because of a Netflix documentary.
Oh my god.
I feel like I have trouble like
But-
killing animals and eating them, but you know what I don't give a shit about? Fish.
We're all going fishing.
I'll catch a fish and like gut a fish. I don't give a fuck. But like a cow or a deer, I'd feel really sad killing for some reason. But like, I'll kill a fish.
As long
I
as
don't
it's
care.
quick. If it's quick, I don't care.
Yeah, but there's
That's
still.
a big thing.
You ever like played fetch with a cow? Because they'll do that.
They will.
And then try to fucking look at its little eyes and kill it and eat a steak. I don't know.
So out here in Oregon, we had friends that were ranchers, and this one time, me and my wife went to go help them like wrangle up their cows, and we were trying to move them from just to a different pasture. There's 3 of them, 2 heifers, and like a baby, I think.
Yeah.
And me and the guy, like we could not get this 3rd cow. She was not cooperating. She just didn't want to move. She didn't want to go through the hole in the fence is really what it was, and we don't know why. So the girls were like, "Oh, let us try," and we were using like those John Deere gators.
Yeah.
We were using those to like herd the cow a little bit, and I told my wife, I was like, "You gotta jump out and like as the friend is driving the gator, you gotta jump out and wave at the cow to get it moving too." And my wife, right before this, the cow had kicked a hole in the side of the gator, and my wife goes, "Fuck that!"
God damn.
It was fucking hilarious.
So the moral of the story is pro steak.
I like steak. I love steak, dude. Oop, 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 oop. Mess that up.
I fuck with a steak. I don't know how to cook a steak.
You need to have some of my venison steaks.
My
You
wife
want
cooks an amazing
beef steak. Beef steak needs to be as rare as possible.
Yes. That's the only thing I like. Rare as fuck. Just rare. I don't think I've ever had any deer meat besides jerky.
Delicious. It's
I've
better for
only
you.
ever had deer jerky. Oh, fucking Chris Krause getting it. About to take out Nick Terrell. Calm down, buddy. You're a lap
I
down.
really am.
You're 2 laps
Jesus.
down. You don't need to take him out. Jesus Christ. When you talk about the spirit of OMEC, that's not Chris Krause. He's out there killing cows and doing pit maneuvers. Whoa, who's that? Who's in the background? Is that Devin's mom or Chris's wife?
That's my mom.
Right, that's not funny.
Well, I mean, funny. It's true. It's you don't have a wife, Devin.
That's not funny.
You do have a girlfriend, though. I guess I could have said that.
For almost 6 years now.
I can't believe that.
You don't live with your girlfriend, though. So I mean,
How do you know I don't?
I don't.
You
think he lives
told
with his
me.
girlfriend.
All right, yeah,
Devin, we've talked to each other for like multiple years. I know a little about your life, buddy.
I'd say about 2
We're
years
not
now. Yeah.
strangers. We're
We're coming
almost
up on the
friends.
big
I
3.
smuggled you ketchup chips from fucking
Those things
Canada,
were
my guy.
amazing. You know what we have now at Menards?
Yeah, they're not the same, Devin. We have them in.
They're so
we have
good.
them in Sioux City. They're in Target.
They're so
They
good.
don't taste the same.
They don't, but they're
They
so
don't. They're not the same as the Canadian chips. They're still really good, but they're not the same.
good. They're so good.
And I'm upset about it. So I still got to go to Canada and get some more all-dressed chips.
They're so good.
Chris, you up for a Canadian road trip when you move to the state you're not actually moving to because you didn't get a new job?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, like I said, dude, I'm gonna go to Canada to get a car. 'Cause I gotta avoid those.
Chris, what's your job gonna do? Fire you?
Exactly.
No, nobody cares. Do you tell your job about our broadcast?
I've told one person.
Oh, that person's gonna know.
Yep, he's done.
Do they watch?
He's done.
No, she does not.
Yeah, she wouldn't.
I forget.
This
we
really
started talking about-
this really isn't a female
She-
audience, anyways.
Well, she's super into NASCAR. And then we started talking about iRacing somehow, and she's like, "Oh my god, you do it!" And like she was super interested actually. And I think your husband was,
Was she?
like, huh?
I said, "Oh, was she?"
Oh, shit. This is the girl that's training me. This is the girl that's training me. Relax there, bud.
How does Mrs. Krause feel about this?
While you guys are talking about this, I'll be right back.
So you guys know what I found out?
knows about this. I told her.
There's a new guy who works at Menards with me, right? Turns out he's been working with the company for like almost 40 years.
Damn.
He used to go to NASCAR races with the Mr. Menard.
Isn't his
all
name
given-
John Bernard?
Yes, that is John Menard Jr. is the owner of Menards.
Isn't John Menard Jr. the richest man in Wisconsin?
But he has a net worth of $27 billion.
Jesus Christ.
And we can't get new forklifts.
Eat the rich. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
You did. Congrats, this
27
broadcast is now on a list.
Whoops.
Billion. It's kind of gross, isn't it?
That's awful. How does someone he's got like a couple of stores that do home improvement. Like what?
A couple?
Okay, not a couple. Like a couple hundred, but like every town in the Midwest has a Menards.
I wouldn't go that far. Menards map. Let's see.
Quite a few of them.
Store locator. Yeah, this is what I need.
Hey, we're not in last place anymore, Kevin.
We weren't in last place ever.
Yes, we were.
I
How
would
did we end
say.
it? Oh, because we towed.
Because
Sorry,
you dropped,
that
yeah.
was my network issue.
Did you know that there's more Menards in the Chicagoland than pretty much anywhere else? There's one every couple blocks in Chicago. Or I wouldn't say couple, but
I don't think that's true, but okay.
there's quite a few Menards in Chicago.
How was Patrick in last place? What happened there?
We don't know because we don't actually watch what's going on. Because Marcus.
Sure.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. What's SeatGeek Stadium?
What's what?
SeatGeek Stadium. Who plays there? Is that a soccer field or is that a football field?
Yeah, this would be a really fun sprint track, but it is not a fun endurance track with 10 cars. And it's probably awful for prototypes. Marcus keeps abandoning us. I'm the only one that's keeping this broadcast on
Well, there's just so much on-track action. You know?
on rails. Have you ever noticed, Kevin, that in the Corvette, when you flash the headlights, there's a button on the steering wheel that flashes as well?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice that till tonight. Oh, dude, we're like 28 seconds behind P8? Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're just
Got
chilling,
this.
dude.
Do you think that... This would be like a good question for like Patrick Ripley, but do we think that setting up a car in real life takes as many adjustments as it does in iRacing?
I think the difference is that you're using a sim to kind of bring your base set and then adjusting at the track, right? Like you've done a lot of engineering beforehand, whereas
Yeah.
you can't really run a sim of a sim, you know, to get like a base start point.
Yeah.
So I would imagine. I mean, obviously the engineering that goes into building that base set is way more. But you kind of have an idea going into it. So I think you're less shooting in the dark maybe in real life, but that's because you're a professional race organization.
What are you guys talking about?
Setting up a car in real life.
Very delightful. Yeah.
Now the adjustments you make, from what I've at least heard, similar premise. Like you start in the same places to fix the same things. You know?
I listened to a
I
guy
think it's good.
on a podcast who is a car setup person, and he was saying the stuff you can change, and I was surprised that it was exactly like iRacing.
It's almost like it's the most realistic sim.
Yeah, but he was
also
talking about how they
controllable.
have they have a simulator they run, and they'll figure out like the dampening, like the settings for the shocks and everything for every single track on the schedule. And then they get to the track, and then they'll test it for that for the simulator, and then they'll go out and they'll tweak it a little bit.
I bet you it's just an Excel spreadsheet.
Probably. He was talking about I don't remember his name, but he is known for like softer setups, and like the softer you make the setup, the more grip it has. But like the softer it is, the easier it is to like lose it. Like it'll have a lot of grip until it doesn't, and then it just fucking loses it. So like a lot of race car drivers will prefer like a harder, less soft setup, because it's like you'll lose it earlier. It'll be more predictable because it'll have less grip overall because there's less suspension travel.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
That's interesting. That's my fun fact. There's only 3 people on the lead lap of this race. And it's not Chris Kraus.
It is definitely not.
Kevin Hayes, did you meet the 45-minute drive rule?
I did.
That's very convenient. It was a convenient time to go tell your wife to unplug the Ethernet cable for like 5 seconds and plug it back in, so you could be like,
No, I
"Oh,
reset
I'm
both
out."
my mesh network, and I reset my modem. I reset both of them. They're right next to me. Like, that's what drives me crazy, is that I'm literally sitting next to my modem and my main router, and then my computer is 4 feet from that, on like a 4-foot run of Cat 6.
Before the last broadcast, the one me and Chris did where my internet is shit out on me,
Mm-hmm.
and I replaced the Ethernet cable going into the back of my computer. For the last year of these broadcasts, the Ethernet cable in my computer hasn't had the little clip on it. So if anyone like breathed on it or like a cat brushed against it, it would just fall out the back of my computer.
Well, I'm glad you changed that.
Several endurance races I did with you guys, it was also like that.
That's
I just want you to
terrifying.
know.
I don't like knowing that.
It's not
If it
anymore.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
But it was
That's
broke
and needed fixing.
and didn't fix it, and it was kind of a problem. But iRacing, if you pull out your Ethernet cable, if you plug it in within like 15 seconds, you stay in the
Yeah.
session.
You stay in the session.
It's crazy. You can be disconnected for a good amount of time. Because I swapped it live on the broadcast. Like, I unplugged the old cable, plugged in the new one. I stayed in the session the whole time,
That's crazy.
which is kind of terrifying. So if you want to, like, cheat, coming up on someone, instead of passing them, you could just, like, unplug your Ethernet cable for, like, 10 seconds.
Don't give the Ferrari esports team any ideas.
It's kind of crazy. I'm surprised it doesn't just immediately disconnect you. The blinkers make a lot of sense now. We got 10 minutes left of this race. This was some good weather settings. Kevin Hayes, bravo.
Thank
I just
you.
got us a drive-through.
I've already done 2, Chris.
Is this gonna be Cantro's opportunity to get P9?
No. It only costs you about 10 seconds.
Hey, you guys better let Mitch Buenaventura in front of me know that I'm gonna arc a brake if I get close
Mitch
enough.
Buenaventura's in here?
He is.
Devin didn't even pull anyone into the chat. I've been kind of upset.
Devin's kind of been a piece of poop.
Yeah, that's been Devin. That's your whole fucking shtick, Devin. That you just pull random people in. That like, you haven't done it once.
Why was Mitch so wide there? Like, I mean, I know I sucked ass, but
Remember when Devin like enjoyed broadcasting with us? And would,
I should have let
and
you
would
race with
partake.
Devin. You might have been competitive.
Kevin and Devin,
Yeah.
the Evan team.
Yeah. Hey, can I get a black flag clear?
No.
Come on, dude. It doesn't fucking matter.
This is people are racing for money here, Chris. If we
I'm
could just
here.
have you be a little more professional.
Yeah, I'm pure and
Hey.
professional.
Devin,
Yeah,
give me a black flag clear.
I don't have
Devin's not an admin.
yeah, they don't trust me anymore.
That's probably
He's
for
just
the
a
best.
broadcaster.
Is Tony in the car right now?
No.
Oh, I came and pull people. You pull Tony in here.
You can pull people. No one took
I
your shit
can't.
away. Who took your shit
Yeah,
away?
I can't do it when they're in these channels.
Kevin Hayes.
What I do?
Tony?
It's here.
Yeah, give me Tony.
Oh, what up, guys?
Tony, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
What happened?
Um.
In the last 2 hours, what happened?
Oh, in the last two. So, all right.
Yeah,
so,
no, like,
we
start from the beginning,
started-
bro.
Yeah. So we started, and I took turn 1,
Mhm.
and I kept Nate Sides behind me for a little while. Then he spun.
Nate Sides
Um,
was sticking
and-
his nose in there. He was wanting that smoke.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw, and I was kind of goofing up a little bit, but I think that just because of the nature of the corners and how fast they are and how unstable the cars can be at those speeds, I think he decided to back off for the better of the two of us. But I don't think he's doing too hot there, which is a shame to see because he's a good driver. But did my first hour, Fenn's in for the second hour. He's doing pretty good. P4, he's closing the gap a little bit on Sahil. We've been watching that very closely. So we're hoping to possibly snag something there. I mean, with 7 minutes left, and he's closed the gap from 10 seconds to 6 seconds. So we'll see.
How many incidents
Very
do you
good.
have?
We have 10 incidents.
10. That's
Mostly
about
off
about
tracks.
73 less than Kevin Hayes and Chris Krause.
Get the hell out of here! You're kidding.
Yeah, they've had like 3 drive-throughs this
Oh, hey,
race.
Kevin.
It's insane.
We have that.
Yeah,
There's
dude,
30
what?
incidents.
Oh my! What happened? I saw you guys are having a rough race.
Yeah, literally.
The
Did
Corvette-
you guys
the
forget
Corvette.
how to drive?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm seeing the Corvette is rough at this track, man.
It's brutal.
You know, I mean, this track is such a tire reader with all these high-speed corners that you really have to have the car planted. It's tough. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Devin, do you have any more?
Yeah, we're doing
Do
great.
you have any more? Like, shit you want to ask Tony Caicedo?
Yeah. So, what'd you have
Oh,
for
boy.
breakfast this morning?
What did I have for breakfast this morning?
Yeah.
Fun fact: I don't eat breakfast.
All right.
Hell
What'd you have
yeah.
for lunch
Had
Fuck
this afternoon?
breakfast. Am I right?
for like
I love
yeah,
breakfast.
like
Yeah, fuck
breakfast is just
breakfast.
fine. But like I wake up and I'm like I don't want to eat. Like I wake up feeling like tired and groggy, and I'm like that's the last thing I want to do. For lunch, I had some heated up at work. I heated up some leftovers from a Colombian restaurant that I went to over the weekend with my
Oh, that
girlfriend.
sounds
So
prime.
it was good. Yeah.
What's it
Oh,
like?
look at that catch!
What's it like living somewhere that has a Colombian restaurant?
You'd be surprised. There's actually a chain of Colombian restaurants around here called Noches de Colombia, which just means like Nights of Colombia, like like Colombian Nights, whatever you want to call it. Not like a knight in shining armor, like nighttime. And they're quite literally a like a McDonald's chain, but for Colombian restaurants. It's funny, they all have drive-throughs and whatnot. And they just opened one up super close to my house, so we went just to see. I mean, my family's Colombian. I've had very good Colombian food, so I just kind of went to judge it, and my girlfriend wanted to try it. So, but it was pretty good.
Did it hold up to Colombian standards?
You know, it was I would say the arepas were not up to standard, but everything else was doing pretty good. So it's a good restaurant.
It's good to hear. I'm glad you're on team
For
fuck
sure.
breakfast.
Hell yeah!
Good luck with the rest of the race.
Thank you.
Dude, I wake up way too early to not have breakfast.
All right. Now pull in.
I eat breakfast
Um,
sometimes, but fuck breakfast. You know what's a
Poland.
fire breakfast?
Atlantic Esports. Who's driving?
A Costco mini pizza.
I usually don't eat breakfast either.
I
do
mean,
you
who,
guys
who wakes up and is
Oh.
like, man, I want to eat a fuck ton of food right now?
See what I usually do?
It takes you 2 hours to eat breakfast.
How's it take you
I
2 hours? What are you, a
Because I-
fucking turtle?
I wake up at 5:50 and I usually eat breakfast at like 7:15 or 7:30.
How's it take you 2 hours?
No, like it takes you 2 hours until I'm ready to eat breakfast, I guess I should say.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck breakfast. You're basically eating dinner at that point. You've been up for 2 hours. That's called brunch. That's not
I don't think so,
breakfast.
but okay.
I mean, Chris, I'll get up between 7 and 8, and I don't eat till like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Brother.
You're,
Oh my God.
Chris, you're literally eating dinner. Like that's lunch break, my guy.
No, lunch is a separate meal.
You eat breakfast 2 hours after you wake up. That's literally not breakfast.
That is.
Chris, you're kind of a weirdo, buddy.
When I used to work out in the morning, I didn't eat till after I worked out.
You're gonna fit right into Michigan.
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
What's in Michigan?
You're totally not moving there. Not Chris. Chris is in Oregon, dumbass.
Why Michigan? Why not Wisconsin?
Did you know Wisconsin has the most lax DUI laws of any state? You
it's
can
all
get like
0.08.
3. You can get like 3, but like the consequences of getting one, like you can get. Go look them up. You can get like 3
Yeah, I
DUIs
know.
in Wisconsin before you see jail time.
Yeah.
It's really silly.
It also has like the highest bars per capita.
Yeah, like you can get 2 DUIs and not go to jail.
Wisconsin is the drunkest state.
That probably. Do you know the car that has the most DUIs?
I think it's a Dodge Ram.
It is the Dodge Ram.
Yep, that
You
makes
see
sense.
a Dodge Ram at night, avoid it at all costs.
Maybe if you see Chris Krause at night.
You see a Ford Explorer in
On
Texas, fucking dodge that
If I
shit.
see Chris
Better run
Krause at night, I'm sticking by his side and thanking him for his service.
Why was that so funny, Devin?
What happened?
I said if I see a Chris Krause at night, I'm sticking
was-
by his side and thanking him for
Why
his
was
service.
thanking Chris Krause for his service so
Because
funny
he hates
to you?
it when you fucking say that.
Stupid. It is dumb to do.
He hates it.
Chris,
So
Chris,
just one
no
last
thank
time,
you for your
thank
service.
you.
I really
thank you,
hate that you have service.
Thank you.
It offends me.
No, thank you, Chris.
Chris, you're about to. Cantrell did get in front of you. You said Kevin Hayes. You're the worst fucking strategist in the world. Oh, it's okay. Drive-throughs don't cost that much time, says Kevin Hayes, as they're in last place. You got anything to say for yourself?
Chris drove more of this race than I did.
By like a minute, I think.
Oh, Cantrell passed Chris Krause. This was on merit. Right here.
Yeah, you're gonna play
Look at
this?
that shit in the bean car. Past Chris Krause. Chris.
Dude. Yeah,
Get your
not-
shit together. I mean, Patrick
Not
Cantrell
a high
is
point
pro.
for me.
He is pro. In the pro class. Are you going to try to make a move on him here in the last
Oh, dude,
minute
we're
of the
already
race?
racing this.
We're on you guys. Everyone else is 30 seconds apart. You guys are the only battle. The broadcast is on you guys. Kraus v. Cantrell. This is OMEC v. OMEC violence. Are you going to send it? Are you going to make a move? You do know what would happen if you took out Cantrell.
He went wide.
You'd hurt his feelings. Side by side through a corner that I don't know. Oh my god, you're going to take him out? Jesus. Maybe try to drive around him. Full beans fighting for their life. He passed you on merit. I just want you to know. Chris Krause going to send the dummy. Patrick Cantrell too broke to buy the dummy. Not going to do it. Ten minutes to go. No one in the comments. I hope everyone's here. How many viewers do we have? 7 people watching the battle of the century. Cantrell versus Krause. This is the checkered flag. They're on the final lap. Can Krause make a move? That's going to be no. I am assuming they are on the final segment of corners here. This is the final sector. I know the track well. I am a broadcaster. This is the final corner. This is the final corner leading up to the final straight. Chris Krause not believing in good exits on the final straight. There goes the checkered flag. We missed 1 through 8. The winners every one of the race, but we got P9 and P10. Motherfuckers, there it is. Chris Krause. Congratulations. Not Chris Kraus. Patrick Cantrell. Congratulations. I'm beating Chris Kraus. We're going to pull him in right here, right away for it even ends. Patrick Cantrell, good job on beating
Thank you.
Chris Kraus. We're gonna bring in Chris Kidney. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. You guys get the first interview. How's it feel to overtake Chris Kraus? He went to the gym today for this, and he still couldn't beat you guys. What do you have to say to him?
That was fun. It was fun to have it come down to some excitement there at the very end. So
You messed up that one turn, and I was like, oh, I might be able to get to you.
I was already celebrating with Chris, talking about how we're gonna taunt you guys after the race.
Well, congratulations on P9 and being the most
Yeah, dude.
exciting moment of the broadcast, if I'm being honest.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't watch the people who won. It was focused specifically on you and Chris Kraus. So you guys are the stars of the broadcast. Congratulations.
It was fun.
Thank you, thank you.
We're gonna drag you back. I don't know where to drag
Thank
you
you,
guys
guys.
back. Slomek? That's where you guys are gonna go. I hope they're happy there. Devin, wake up.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You gonna do interviews? Or are
Uh,
we just gonna dip out?
could.
Let's just dip out. Let's fucking call it.
Listen, we'll do a team at a time. Nick Terrell, John Schwartz, how does it feel to be the winners of 50 cold iRacing credits tonight?
Feels pretty good. Just had our strategy early. Just was about keeping it clean, cruising behind that faster Ferrari early on to see the fuel game could benefit us. Just playing the odds and trusting John, trusting our efficiency and consistency and everything.
Who had the fastest lap, John or Nick?
John did. I was on a keep it safe drive. I wasn't me pushing.
Yeah, it looks like I managed to just pull out the fastest lap, but it was close though. Nick definitely had some solid laps there.
How do you guys feel about Navarra for GT3 racing? What was your? Do you like
fun.
it?
Yeah, as long as you could know like what sort of curbing you can handle. That was the true test because it felt kind of sketchy through some of the turns. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, I love the track. Honestly, a lot of character, a lot of elevation, a lot of slow corners, fast corners, long straights with good passing opportunities. So yeah, I don't know how the race looked from the broadcast booth, but definitely quite intense in that first stint, hanging right with the Ferrari there. Definitely trying to manage fuel a bit, trying to find opportunities to get by. And I think if we weren't saving, or if we came out behind that Ferrari in the second stint, we would have definitely pushed really hard there to, I mean, we did build like a 4 or 5 second gap. So it was really crucial coming out ahead there. If we didn't, probably would have gotten some exciting side by side. But luckily for us, pit stop went as according to the plan. So happy that turned out well for us.
It was
Yeah, it was,
unfortunate that first pit stop. The guys behind you didn't take tires. So
Oh wow.
yeah, he was out there
that's
on
on
the
them.
used set of tires, and I was
Yeah, he messaged us partway through my stint and
Yeah.
said where they screwed it not taking tires.
yeah. I think that's
But yeah, I was kind of talking John, not necessarily talking him down, but I was just reassuring him, like, think of the long game, like, just cruise behind him. If they come in on the next like lap or so, like we'll have like 2 or 3 laps where you can just push, and that's what we did. Came out about second or less than second ahead, so
yeah. You guys
worked
made
out
it.
pretty well.
You guys made it 2 extra laps on fuel, which is par for the course, especially for Nick Terrell. You're always about the fuel saving.
I mean, John's
But
efficient as
John-
hell too, so
yeah,
you get
he-
our forces combined, and watch out.
He took it over.
Yeah, huge shout out to Nick for doing a hell of a lot of practice last night and as well as today, just being able to get up to solid pace at the Porsche. I know it might not be the car it's used to, so being able to adjust to it and get really solid laps is really impressive, and kept it super clean as well. And also, I don't think you did any night practice, so being able to manage the track at night also really good job.
Yeah, thanks, man.
There you go. All right. Well, congratulations, P1. That's all I got.
Yeah,
for
glad
you.
we didn't get the safety award because I've been awkward. I'm glad to see someone got a 2x total. That's nice to see.
Yeah, there you
I knew
go.
we kept it pretty clean. I was like, man, I hope someone got less than 4 incidents. I don't want to be those guys.
All right. Congratulations.
Thanks, Marcus. Yeah,
Yep.
thanks for putting it on. It was fun. I tried to recruit more people, but they didn't show up.
You
so,
know, we
well,
were talking about that in the
we don't know.
broadcast. We don't know what we took some notes. We'll see what we can do for next season.
We got 20 solid drivers here. I mean, that's
That's
a
true.
pretty impressive field. 10 cars, but lots of drivers. So
Oh, yeah. It was still a good race.
Yeah, I like the driver minimum time too, so you couldn't just have like someone running. And then with the driver swap, that actually took longer than the half fuel and tires. So you're sitting there for like 4 to 6 more seconds or whatever it was, just like waiting for the driver swap to finish.
Yeah, we won our first one, Imola. We had 20 teams. And that was
Wow.
the same prize winnings, but a track you had to pay for, but I guess just a more popular track. Sonoma, not that popular. Navarra, free track, still not that popular. So we'll see.
I'm still aggravated
if
about
it's the
Sonoma.
track or the team. What do you think? Is it track or team?
Mixture? I don't know.
I
I
think
mean,
it's
Sonoma
track.
was good. We had a few people. I'm just aggravated on that one because that's when I was having some video card issues, and my system decided it wanted to randomly shut down. And
Oh, yeah.
Thomas Clausen and I had like a perfect strategy run in. We were going to win it, and then there went my computer. He had to tow and drive. I don't think we had driver minimums in the other ones, though, right?
I don't think so. I think
That's
we
fun,
did
though.
we did the iRacing fair share on the other ones.
Yeah, glad to represent OMEC, and John wore his OMEC hat tonight too. He was sitting in an OMEC Porsche, so
Yeah, I saw the OMEC.
it's good
Porsche, so-
broadcast. Yeah, I was talking to Patrick beforehand. I'm like, give me a livery to use. And that's the one he deemed for us to run. I'm like,
100%. All right. Well, thanks guys for coming out. Congratulations again, P1.
thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks, OMEC.
We'll be talking to
Yeah.
you later.
thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris and Kevin just fucking dipped out.
I would never do that to you.
All right, Kevin, you got this. We got Atlantic Esports, our P2. They're in the booth. Fellas,
Hello.
P2?
Hello there.
Hello.
how'd you
P2?
Yeah, how'd you feel about tonight? Is this your first OMEC experience, or
It is.
Will you be coming back next Tuesday about 6 o'clock Central?
Hell
I gotta
yeah.
work, but if I didn't, I definitely would.
There's way bigger grids on the regular Tuesday nights, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, one of these Tuesday nights, if I'm not working, I'll definitely come back. That was really fun.
Definitely. How'd you feel about tonight's race? I saw you got Tyler. You got into a little kerfuffle there with, I think, what was his name? Rahadi?
The Terran Racing.
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that was on the broadcast because we were focused on you guys and we saw the old pit maneuver there. Do you think that was that you or him, or what was your take on that?
I mean, I can go no more to the right, and it looks like he makes 2 moves, one to the middle of the track and one more as I'm on the edge of the track. So, I mean, some of that just happens.
That does happen.
Yeah, I think he's just blocking really hard, and I mean, we were there, and he just kept moving over, and we were all the way on the white line, so couldn't really give him anything else, so yeah.
Well, congratulations on P2.
Thank you.
Hopefully, if you guys get some time, stick around for some more league races. Devin, you got any fantastic questions for these two?
Would you guys rather have a blimp or a hot air balloon?
I actually launched a hot air balloon one time. It was pretty cool.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
but
I worked for
blimp
a
or
hot,
hot
air
air
balloon. I mean, if I had to ride one, like ride in
No,
one?
like you own one.
Like Devin
Oh, I
Adams,
own one?
Devin's gonna personally deliver you one for free.
Oh,
Oh, I'm going blip.
thing is with hot air balloons is that you can't steer them,
Exactly.
and you could just the wind just takes you wherever it wants, or you just tether yourself. But at least a blimp, you can kind of like go places. So I'd say the blimp.
That's the smart answer. That is the smart answer. You know how fast a blimp can the top speed of a blimp is?
No, I don't.
76.
Faster than a hot air balloon.
76.
I mean,
76.
depending on the
than a hot air
wind, hot air balloon might be faster if the wind is faster.
And maybe a hurricane. Yeah,
like
but
you put
I
that.
don't
bitch
think I
in
want to be in a hot
hurricane.
air balloon in 100-mile-an-hour winds.
That might be exhilarating though.
I mean, yeah, it would
Like you're
definitely be a
strapped
story. Mm.
That's true. All right. Well,
Although with that much wind, you might put out the fire.
that's true. You put
That'd
some,
be bad.
put some wings on it. Be like a little plane.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, we take a hot air balloon and put a little propeller on the back of it.
The one in, if you play the newest flight sim, it's a hot air balloon and it has a little propeller on it. That's weird.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Basically a blimp.
Basically. All right. Well, congratulations, P2 guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank
coming
you.
out for our special event. We do this every season. Obviously, if you guys got Tuesdays free, we race every Tuesday. So it was good having you
man,
out
I'll,
tonight. Hopefully, you had a lot of fun.
Alrighty.
We'll hopefully talk
Yeah,
to
it's
you guys
real
later.
enjoyable. Thanks, guys.
Alright, yeah, have a good one, guys.
I totally drugged those guys into the wrong team. Devin,
Yeah.
Landon,
What's up?
you were just sitting by yourself there. What were you doing?
Oh, I was reading Reddit and I didn't go off. That's what I'm doing.
Do you have any final words? You're live.
Oh, let's not do that track again.
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. The people who got P1 and P2 liked it.
Yeah, they like all the tracks because they're good and fast. I'm garbage, so I'm shooting for tracks that are fun for garbage drivers.
What's the next special event?
Road
Spa,
Atlanta
Daytona, or
is-
Sebring?
Road Atlanta.
Road Atlanta is a banger.
It is.
It's
always
kind
a
of the
banger.
hidden banger. That's no one thinks of it, but everyone likes it.
Which drives me crazy because like every time it comes around, people like lose their minds. It's so good. Like I don't love GT3s, and I'm literally sitting here in iRacing considering if I hop in the next split because I don't really want to race GT3, but I love Road Atlanta.
Is it Road Atlanta GT3 right now?
It is. It is. Yeah. The GT3 fixed.
It's been so long since I've been
So-
in the sim. Every time I load up iRacing, it asks me to configure my controls.
Yeah, I hadn't raced since Daytona. Daytona kind of beat me, and I got very sick too. But yeah, it's been a little bit.
I think next special event. I don't know, Devin. What do you think? You gonna race in the next?
Road
one?
America. Am I allowed to?
Road
I
America
don't think that's
would
in
be
my
great.
contract.
Road America's okay. It's also kind of boring.
It's in Wisconsin. It's my favorite track.
It is. I'm going there.
Are you going for IMSA?
I'm going for IndyCar.
When is it?
It's in June. I'm heading up there.
Ooh.
When's IMSA? I might go for IMSA.
It's in the summer. I think it's either June or July.
See, my only thing is it's always hot, but man,
It's
ooh,
Wisconsin. It's
Wisconsin's
never
so
hot in
super
Wisconsin. It's a
You're
cold
gonna-
state.
You're gonna skip a race because it's hot.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. I'll
That's
still
hot.
go to them, but if I gotta choose, I'm gonna choose the one that's cooler.
I've never been to a real life race.
I was gonna say, I drag my fat ass out there. My problem is that I go to VIR in August and I sweat my ass off.
I'm pretty sure Road America's the closest to me. I guess IndyCar does
Road
come
Amer-
to Iowa, but I've never went and saw it.
See, IMSA is July 31st to August 3rd. That's hot. I would much rather do it June.
That's also when we do a road trip every year. Those dates.
And you should go. You should go, man.
Well, that's why we can never go.
We'll take a road trip to Road America.
I mean, I suppose you're right. But we're
Yeah.
rambling. We're still live. Landon, Devin.
No, it's good.
You got
It's
anything?
good.
You got anything to sign us off? We're gonna end this.
Um,
we're gonna end this dumpster fire.
shout-
We talked
shout
about
out to
genealogy
Mitch.
during this race, so I
I
mean,
know.
whatever.
My last thing is shout out to Mitch Buenaventura. I feel bad. I don't know how his car was able to go uphill and crash into the only pit wall on the entire track.
He crashed during this race?
You didn't see that?
No.
Yes, he
I'm
crashed
fucking
out.
wait, we're gonna look at it right now.
Go watch it.
Replay.
It's lap 64.
Buenaventura. He's coming off the grass onto the track.
It's the second to last turn. He clips the inside curb.
Oh, Buenaventura went off track. Oh no! Damn, too bad we didn't get that on the broadcast.
It's the only action that happened.
We didn't even see the winners cross the finish line because Cantrell and Kraus were fucking fighting.
I don't believe
Ninth
that.
and
I don't believe
10th, the whole last lap they were fucking door
fighting
to door.
Okay. Oh, in
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking like
Yeah.
I assumed based on the broadcast booth they were fighting in the broadcast booth, and that's why I didn't believe it. Because like, there's no way Patrick was fighting.
No, Patrick's a kind soul.
He's a good egg.
I mean, Buenaventura went off track, but then he just kept going off track over and over again.
Well, the best part is you follow Buenaventura.
I've been following
you
him.
can see, yeah,
He's
see where he
falling
tries
apart.
to park. Yeah, well,
I think we're
finds a
getting
good
to the parking
parking
spot
spot.
right now. He's going off track. Tries to turn around a fence.
yes, that's where he.
Austin Powers himself right there.
How many drive-throughs did Kevin and Chris have?
Only one, surprisingly.
No, that's not true. They had multiple. I know Kevin had at
I don't
least
know.
two drive.
They dipped out of the booth. They didn't even stick for it. Chris Kraus didn't even stick around for fucking interviews.
At
He's
one
he's
point,
a
I saw,
literal broadcaster, and he didn't stick around.
I
That's his
know.
only job.
at one point I saw Chris literally weaving through the pit lane.
Yeah, he was just vibing. I think he had too much
Yeah.
whiskey.
That tracks. That tracks.
Chris Kraus not moving to Michigan. His coworkers are watching. Still has his job, staying in Oregon happily.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna get him fired.
I said, what are they gonna do? Fire him? He already has another job.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Well, he's the one that brought it up. No, Devin
Okay,
was like,
if he brought it
hey,
up, okay,
Devin's
that's on
like,
him.
hey, Chris, when you move to that state you moved to, are we gonna hunt turkeys? And I was like, are there turkeys in Michigan? And then Chris was like, whoa, my job doesn't
Yeah.
know. And I'm like, what? They care if you say the specific state, but listen,
Yeah,
Chris
I know.
Chris is
you were-
cooked either way.
It was.
He doesn't know.
Nah, that was too far gone at that point.
All right, we're signing
I
off.
say my coworkers watch these, so be careful.
My coworkers don't. I don't tell them about this shit. I don't know if
That's
I
probably
don't know if
cool.
I can come back to work the next day. Devin, you got anything
Yeah, I
to
don't
say
think
before we
so
end
either.
this shit show?
I need to win this game.
All right, that's good. That's it.